I thought she meant when she said, "Oh, if I disappear," I thought she meant
on the screen.
If it goes down. Yeah, I didn't know she meant like, "I'll just be gone when you come." That's bloody the height of rudeness. That is.
Yeah.
And 4
look
hours.
at that. We've got no viewers.
Yeah, tonight Viv is a ghost.
Tonight, guys? What is the subject tonight? Is it can spirits get drunk?
Oh,
Or
I
can
hope
they
so.
disappear on the spot?
Yeah, yeah. She's been abducted.
Do they join in on pub crawl?
That'd be nice, wouldn't it? That'd be good, wouldn't it?
Yeah, look, the cat's following her around the ceiling. Look,
she's what do you call it? She's got to go. Oh, she's in the Chatteris Triangle.
Is that her in the corner?
That's her in the corner. Look, she's lost a bit of weight. Where has she gone? What is he looking at? What's that cat looking at? John, what are you looking at?
He looks like he's about to jump.
Right, hello everybody. There's 2 of you in the chat. I can see. If you just want to give us a shout and stream in the comment sections, we know that you're out there and we're broadcasting loud and clear. That would be great. So hello to whoever's out there at the moment. I will give you a personal hello when you come on. Viv, as you can see, has changed into a cat. She's like Mrs. McGonagall from Harry. Oh, she's back. Hi, Rita. Hope you're doing well. We just thought you'd been Mrs. McGonagall.
Oh, no, I had to go. I had to go. Nature called.
Ian thought you were flying around the room in old form.
What was that, Brian?
We haven't got a subject.
We haven't got
a subject for tonight.
No.
Dan's fault.
So
I don't know what to talk about. Well, we've covered everything, haven't we?
Yeah, Louise did say that she wanted to do a jar of doom for the
no, we could talk
Friday.
about. We could talk about nice people in the paranormal. So good night.
I have the Friday.
No, there are a lot. There are a lot of
jar
nice
of
people.
doom. Well,
Jar of doom.
I think let's talk about this year in the paranormal. Has something or someone really blown your socks off with what they've done, achieved, or something that they've captured? And why?
Hi, Cliff.
What do you think? What do you reckon?
Hiya, Nick. How are you doing?
Doing great. How are you?
Very good, thank you.
I think I'm quite proud of what I've achieved so far.
Good.
Come on leaps and bounds this year, because I've always done it. I've always done it for shits and giggles. And this year, my son decided to make my page for me because I'm PC illiterate. I haven't even got a PC. It's on my phone. So
yeah,
he set my page up and everything, and I've taken it on, and I've gone from strength to strength. I've got close up to 700 members. I've not solicited any whatsoever. It's all who's joined my group through me adding them to friends and then adding them to group and then taking up on it. See a lot of fakery about and a lot of groups into entertainment side of things more than actual seeking of proving spirit. And I mentioned in chat that my wish would be to be able to separate entertainment from investigative side. Yeah. Oh, I said it without slurring.
I know.
To make a clear-cut difference so that we can have this para-unity in its entirety for investigative purposes. So that's my thought on it. I don't know about anybody else's. And that's running from what Nick was saying and what he put up in on his own page earlier.
Yeah, my poster.
Yeah.
I don't know what it's like in the States, but I know I personally, and I don't want to be a negative or a miserable about it or seem sort of look on the dark side of things, but I don't think you're ever going to get para-unity. Maybe in America it might be different. I mean, I strive for it and I'd love it. I really would. But I don't think on past memories and past experiences, I don't think it will happen because I've come across too many people in this field that their egos precede them.
Yeah.
Even if they've got nothing to be ego. In fact, the ones that have got less to be egotistical about are the worst egos going. Oh, thanks. Thank you, Eric. That's great. I hope you're doing well, buddy. Hi, Sarah. Hope you're doing
Get well
well.
soon. Get well soon.
Dying of flu.
Oh, I hope you feel better soon, Sarah. Hi, you Carl. Hope you're okay, buddy.
Well, let's have everybody's opinion.
Excellent,
in audience. Everybody in chat, everybody on page. Let's have your opinions. What do you think? Going on what you've just said, Dan, I think the only way to achieve it is to have that clear cut between entities.
I don't believe that's right. I tell you, this is my opinion. I believe in unity and for what it stands for, but there are individuals and a lot of individuals within the paranormal world, I'm going to call it world on social media, that can't be happy for somebody else's success, can't be happy that somebody else is getting ahead and doing more and achieving more within the paranormal world, if you like. The snide comments, even when evidence is posted, credible evidence is posted, they will always be there to rip it apart and try to make the person look very immature and very stupid, if you like. I'll use that word. They won't listen to people in the field that have studied for years, that have gone to university, that have done the degrees, that have done the PhDs, that are the real, what I call parapsychologists. They won't take their views on board. They won't take their friends' views on board. I know better. There are too many people, and I don't mean this as a criticism. They are hobbyists, okay? They haven't got the passion that maybe we have. And these people do have what I call, in not in all cases, but in the majority of cases, it is an issue. They have mental health issues. They are on Christ knows what medication. They have split personality disorders. They might have 3 or 4 or 5 or 6 personalities that shouldn't be doing it, because it could trigger this personality or that personality. Then the horrible one comes out and slags everybody off on social media. So that needs to be addressed first. They need to look at themselves. If you're going to do it seriously, and in the field where you're helping others and you're giving your opinions to others, you need to look at what you're at first. I know people that they can't even get dressed or wash in the morning. Seriously, they can't wash. They smell. They're representing you and your team, and they come out on an investigation. They might be pissed. They might be on drugs. They might have other issues going on in their life, but really they should be stepping back from it. They go into it and make more of a melodrama. So I think when it comes to para-unity, yes, it does exist, but only in small clusters. Now, if we could get these people, and like Nick's trying to bring credible people together that want to progress, that want to learn, that want to share, I met Nick, about 2 years ago.
Yeah,
maybe
2 years ago we met.
And I met him and I sat and listened to him, and, Nick's not on the TV. Nick's he loves his paranormal. He goes to paracons and he loves ghost stories and all sorts of things. And by just sitting and listening to Nick, okay, now Nick's a lot younger than me. He might have been me, but I sat and listened to Nick and I thought, oh my God, I have learned so much in one conversation with this guy. I need to talk to him more. And over the years, we've done that, and we've got to know each other. And he's helped me in more ways than he actually realizes. And he's also encouraged and helped and nurtured. And I'm thankful I've met Nick. But then you'll get these other people. Let's say I'm not the person that I am. That, I'm not going to listen to Nick. He's only a young whippersnapper. He's been doing it 5 minutes. Why should I listen to Nick?
you know, you get that side of it as well. So when the egos go, there will always be ego. It's a part of human nature. But when the egos go, we open up our hearts and our minds. Now, this is important, our minds, and realise, actually, I'm not going to make any money from this. This is my passion, my hobby. I want answers for myself. I'm lucky that I found Dan that is as equally as passionate as me. That Dan's taught me a fucking hell of a lot.
None of it any good though.
I learned how to swear more with Dan. Dan, it's Dan that took me by the hand and led me down the rabbit hole, which was Bigfoot. If it wasn't for Dan, I wouldn't have met Cliff Barrackman. I wouldn't have gone to the museums. I wouldn't have interviewed some other cast members of TV shows. Anyway, I digress. The whole world is massive. It is huge, and there are a lot of lovely people in it that I met and yet to meet. But at the same time, there are a lot of bastards that are in it for self-gain, self-promotion, and to basically bring people down. Or they bring the paranormal field down. They don't exist, you're just an idiot, whatever. You know, so you are entitled to your own opinion. Oh my God, like 100%. You are entitled to have a theory, 100%. But you're not entitled to bully people. You're not entitled to throw death threats. You're not entitled to rip people off, take their money, and start a new business or whatever. You're not entitled to do that. It makes you a charlatan, a creep. There are plenty of creeps out there. I won't go into that. It's not this. The paranormal is paranormal. It's not pornography. Is another thing. Men that come into this that want to prey on women. There are men that want to prey on men. Even, you know, I've even seen that. That's not what this is about, you know. So for me, yes, paranormal unity does exist, but as it stands, it's in small pockets. And, you know, I know Nick has got something underway to try and spread the word and do something really positive, which I'm really excited about, by the way. Yeah. And I'll let Nick tell you about that. But I believe it does exist, and it doesn't exist. So
I'll be honest with you. If I jump in quickly, I just want to say that I've been doing this for quite a few years now, in excess of 30 years, nearly 32, 33 years. Obviously, take away those couple of years when we couldn't do a lot, although me and Viv still did. But we've been doing we've been doing it a long time. And the thing is, over 32 years, like you guys, you've probably seen them all come and all go. And the thing is, I remember talking to Viv about a Paracon that we did many, many years ago. And I said to Viv, out of all of those people that were investigators there, there's only her and I and maybe one or two others left that we see very infrequently or hear of very infrequently. All of the others seem to have gone by the wall. And the thing is that out of all of those people that I've met over the last 30-odd years, it's got down to a handful, Viv being the one that I trust most, it's got to down to a handful of people that I can invest any kind of trust in or belief. Because I've been let down continually as an investigator by other investigators. Yep. I've been slated by other investigators for absolutely, Viv will tell you, for no reason whatsoever about things that never ever happened or culminated. And I guess we've all been there at some point. And it doesn't, as much as I want to say, you know, I want to be invested in the future of the paranormal as regards para-unity, I believe in it, but I just don't hold out much hope for it existing.
Yeah, the bottom line is, it doesn't matter how long we've all been in the field, we can all learn from each other. And this is the thing that people seem to forget. Yeah. It doesn't matter how long you've been doing it, you've still got stuff to learn. We can all learn stuff from Nick, who's relatively younger than us.
Oh, he's amazing.
Things different to us.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly, Eric. Yeah, I agree with you, Ian. I agree with you. But people don't want to know that, do they? Because the ego precedes them. It's case of, well, if I didn't think of that, or somebody's not got as many years under the belt as I have, and they come out with a good idea, then I'm going to poo-poo that. You know, what do you need, Viv?
I love Carl. He's brilliant.
I mean, there is a different audience in America to Europe. And a lot of countries, actually, they need to make money. Because they don't have the welfare state that we've got. We can quite happily do it as a hobby.
Hi, Bell.
Not that many people can do that in America because they need to make money. They've got to make a living. So they take that hobby to that different level. I get that. So it's difficult. It's difficult to make that.
It's genuinely helping someone. Like, listen to this, Brian, right?
Yeah.
And I think Ian will agree with me on this one because I know Ian's quite knowledgeable about this. When you get a private case, right, that somebody in need that has children or may not have children that needs your help, it's a serious case, and I refer back to the one that I was working on for nearly 3 years. They had paranormal teams. This is what really made me so fucking angry. Right, I'm going to really swear and let off steam now. Prior to me coming in, they had paranormal teams that came in, just wanted to do an investigation, get something on camera, and then left. Yeah. When she was ringing them up saying, well, what happens next? What do we do next? How are we going to get rid of this issue? I don't know. Can't help you. I'm sorry. Gone. Yeah. Right? And so they had paranormal team after paranormal team, inexperienced people that just wanted to get that famous photo or to be able to say that they've been in that house and investigated it. They had no inclination about how to help the person. Like you have to investigate it, get that. But then you have to go through all your evidence. What did we get? What did we find? You've got to do it over a period of time. Find out how best to calm the people down. How are we going to help them? What do we need to do? Who do I need to bring in?
Yeah.
Do I have to stay here? We spent a week in the house, like staying with them over a week to reassure them and to help them. This happened over a series of months and months and months, right? And I was only a phone call away when it kicked off because I was an hour and a half's drive from them. So when anything happened in the middle of the night, I said, you ring me, phone's right next to my bed. And sometimes it was a case of having to calm them down and get them to a level where they were then calmer. Things in the house then became calmer. I mean, when I put the phone down, it kicked off again. But it was having to go there then as soon as I could. Stay there with them again. There's more to it than people realise. And the most important thing was being there for them. A shoulder to lean on, a counsellor, because I had done the counselling courses, to listen, not judge. I mean, she was coming out with some really incredible stuff. And you're thinking, oh my God, surely that's not right. But then when I saw it in later months, I knew that she was right, not telling them you're stupid. There's nothing wrong with you. There's nothing wrong with in this house, and having the contacts to be able to reach out to, because where I couldn't help her, we got somebody else in that did. Having patience, having love for them. Love is a big word.
Don't you think that's the problem? That people will go along there, and where you or I will turn around and say, look, if we can't help you, we'll find somebody who can. And we're not going to, and we've done it, and we're doing it still, aren't we? And we're not walking away until we found somebody. But if you want us, there's the phone numbers. Just give us a shout whenever you want us.
Yeah, exactly that. And this is why I said to you, Viv, that I identify with you, because that's exactly how I work as well.
It's the aftercare. It's what happens after the investigation. It's and you must have experienced it, Nick and Ian. You go in there, you do your investigation, you do your preliminaries, you do the investigation, you do your follow-ups, and then what happens afterwards? You're not just going to leave those people.
No, they can go on for months.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, we haven't really gone on a lot of residentials, but the last time that we did, they said that there was still stuff going on in their home. Although the strangest part was that they never invited us. They never called us back. So, and they only live like probably about a half hour away from me. So to this day, and again, this was like about 5 years ago. So to this day, I have yet to have heard from them and what their whereabouts are. I don't even know if they're still living there.
Maybe on the flip side of it, there are people that call investigators to their home because they want a reading from a medium. Okay, so that's another thing that happens. So they have the investigation, but really they want to sit down with a medium and get this from the medium, which is fine. They should just go to a medium. Again, like with Nick, they could have called you to the home because they wanted it investigated. They wanted a quick answer, and if they don't get what they're looking for, they'll go move to the next one, or they go to the next
or maybe they got an answer. Maybe they got their answer and thought that's it.
Yeah,
you've done it.
Yeah, I've had countless amounts of people that just want to chat. Basically, they're lonely people, and I tend to put them in touch with spiritualist groups because that is what they need. That's what they want.
It is, Eric. It is.
So there's that. You've got to be a good practitioner at end of the day. It's not all about paranormal at end of the day. It's being a good listener. It's being a good practitioner.
What do you think about Paraunity, Nick?
Well, as you
again, I agree.
I think most of you guys know all too well. I've always been a huge believer and supporter of it, as you can see from this background I got here. So, I know there's a lot of people out there, who don't believe in it at all. Good. What's up, Carl? Good to see you.
Hi, Carl.
I know not everybody believes it. In fact, actually, just on one of the Supernatural Talk episodes, we were talking to someone. I brought it up, and he's like saying, "Oh, that doesn't exist at all." And unfortunately, when people say that to you, it stops you in your tracks because you don't know exactly what to say then next.
It does exist, I think, but in smaller pockets.
Yeah, that's how I see it. So, of course, everybody's entitled to their own opinion. So, I was not going to question any further. We just continued moving on. But I've always, been spreading that word a lot of times. I mean, you guys have seen it through obviously not just my holiday music posts that I do, but anytime I get involved, I put together an idea like I did earlier today with that poster I made with the Federation of Paranormal Networks. And it's not just some of you guys know too. It's not just my first project that I've ever, created a Paraunity project. I've done a few other ones, Vivian, I'm sure you remember last year I did that Paraunity COVID video, and it's not just me. Jeremy, he's done a couple Paraunity projects himself, which was I don't know if you guys saw now it was 2 years ago, but he does these special videos. He hasn't done them now since 2020, but he did something called the Paraunity Sings, where different investigators from, most of them were throughout North America and Europe, some from Australia, where they take part in a song that is I guess kind of a unified song, if I want to call it that way. So, I've always been on board with it. Some people have complained about it to me, but for me, I just never quit. I never quit whatsoever, because even if people try to bring me down with it, and even if there's more that doesn't believe in it than us that do, I still don't quit either way.
Nick, I'll beat them up for you. Don't worry. I'll give them all a good slap.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, Paraunity, when it does work, it's brilliant because there's stuff I don't know anything about. And when I'm dealing with a case that's got something like that involved, I'll go to somebody who does know.
Yeah.
So,
that's why we love you, Ian. We learn from you, Well, I do. I don't know about Dan. I think he's just jealous.
What? Sorry, I was looking at the notifications.
See, talking of notifications, can we just do the song, please, for this lady? Nitty's in the house.
Nitty's in the house. Yeah. Yeah. Hello, Annette. Oh, you Nitty's in the house.
I was trying not to spit my mouth full of coffee.
Oh, bless. So, Ian, who this year has inspired you? Have you learned from somebody that's really sort of jumped out this year?
Cool. I've had a few conversations with Don Phillips.
I agree completely, William.
Have you?
Yes. Yeah, me and him chat a lot. He's actually challenged the science field now, hasn't he? So we'll wait to see if he gets a call back. But I think he did a couple of investigations before lockdown, but now he's over in America. I think they're actually going to go out on the networks. So, but he while investigating, he trips across a serial killer case.
You're joking?
No.
Oh wow.
Apparently 4 victims, and he's going to go back and see if he could. It was Brookdale Lodge he was filming at the time, and one of the murder victims made him. So watch this space. I think he'll be back there trying to.
That'll be interesting.
Yeah, I agree with what Bell's saying.
Yeah.
If I could point something out, is that
exactly, Bell? That's how we feel. Sorry.
No, you're fine. I was just thinking this. This actually just occurred a few weeks ago, but there was, all this talk about, like I said, this federation I put together earlier. Just about a couple weeks ago, we recently had a guest on Supernatural Talk. I'm not going to say who it is because I don't also want to say the other person's name either. But he does a show of his own. He actually does a show on Paraflex. So even though he's on Paraflex, we did offer if he wanted to cross stream like a lot of our other shows do, if he wanted to cross on to Things Network with us. He was all for it. I think, and it would be great because that way, not only would he be part of the network, he'd be able to attend a lot of any events that we put together, or if we plan on going to any Paracons. And what was even more beneficial, this was an investigator who lived not too far from me. So this was one of the few local investigators who would have been part of our network, who wouldn't be too far from me. But he talked to the guy who, actually ran the group that he's a part of. And as much as I hate to say this, I kind of already expected what he said. And he said, no, you're not going to be part of this. If anything, it's going to be about me, and that's going to be it. It's not the show host that was interested. He talked to the guy that, ran the group that he's a part of. So he basically he wanted no part of any other networks whatsoever. He was making it about. I honestly, and I could be wrong about this too. I think they may have also. I think he also didn't want this guy's show to be a part of the network because I was also on these networks. So there might have also been a little bit of jealousy mixed in. Yeah. But for the most part, this guy was making it all about himself. So this was, as you guys kind of pretty much understand, this is probably one of the most perfect examples of an investigator who's trying to get out for fame and have that 5 minutes of attention. He wants no one else. He wants no one else involved. He just wants it to be just about himself.
Yeah. William's come up with a poignant comment there, and I totally agree with this, William. He says, the thing is, and with respect, most of these groups really need someone that knows what they're doing.
Can't argue with that, can you?
100%.
Can't argue with that.
Totally agree with that. I mean, if you can't deal with the situation, you must know people. Reach out to people that do and bring them in and get them, to take control.
Because at the end of the day, it's not about us as investigators, is it? It's about the people that are suffering.
Exactly.
Yeah. In a way, that's a good point, because up to meeting you guys, I did it myself. I've stayed pretty much to myself, and it's not because it's about me. It's because I didn't trust the rest of the community.
Yeah. And that's not an indictment. That's not an indictment upon you. That's an indictment upon them.
Yeah.
Right.
on the bigger side of it, it don't make me look good. It makes me look singular. It's not a case. Well, I proved that over the last few months. I'm seeing the other side of it now, and I'm seeing decent people in this community, and I'm reaching out to them.
There are a lot of decent people in it. It just needs sorting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, I know that I can always reach out to Ian. I know Ian lives a few miles away from me, but if I need anything, I know I could get hold of Ian and say, Ian, look, there's this and this happening. What do I do? Do you know anyone? Blah blah blah. And Ian would point me in the right direction. I know I could reach out to Ian. And Dan will just go, yeah, it's all right. Just breathe, just calm, just relax.
And then I'll give her Ian's number.
I don't know about you guys, but there's one thing that really stood out for me this year. And this guy...
I think I know what you're going to say. Is it my favourite person?
He's your favourite person and mine.
Louise?
He's very underestimated, and he's just about to... Well, he's blown the paranormal world right away round on its head. And he can now prove touch. So if a spirit touches you, it can now be proved. He's worked for 6 years with a bona fide scientist, has made a contraption. I'm going to call it a contraption. I don't know what to call it. They've nicknamed it.
We could call it, isn't it?
They've nicknamed it Spectre. They've nicknamed it Spectre, and scientifically, they can prove if you have been touched, if a spirit comes in and touches you. And it is absolutely, it sounds, when you listen, because he brought out a documentary about the thing that they made, and it sounds, oh, why do I want to watch that? It's like Naked Experience. Why do I want to watch that? It sounds a bit, ooh. But until you actually...
fucking amazing.
Until you watch it and understand what they're trying to show you and what they have achieved, you have to see the DVD to believe it. It's now being taken further. It's under more progression, where they're trying to make this contraption smaller. I mean, for a paranormal investigator to buy it, it will cost you £6,000 at this minute. They're trying to make it smaller. They're trying to make it cheaper that you can use out in the field. But this man has pushed the boundaries of the paranormal field like nobody else has done in the last 10 years. He's managed to do it with the help of this science guy. I'm going to give this guy a shout out. His name is Ross Allison. He's based in Seattle. And I just think he's an all-round, genuinely lovely guy.
Oh, he's the best.
He's a bit crazy, a bit mad. Because I know him personally. But...
You can see Nick's fingers going there. Look at that.
Nick should contact him. Nick's only up the road from him.
Nick, we should hook you up with him. He will blow your head off. Seriously, Nick.
Nick, he's amazing.
I'm always up for meeting new faces. So
you'd love him. You'll get on really well with him.
That would be awesome.
Nick's going to go there tonight, promote Para Unity, then nick it.
Mine, Eric. He is, like Viv said, that's my top shout for this evening. Has to be with Viv, got to be Ross Allison, because you know what, I think we got kind of stayed. We got to the point where new equipment was coming out and there was developing stuff you hadn't seen before about, I don't know, maybe 10 years ago. And then it went to the point where people were just replicating the same machines and replicating the same, the same responses.
Yeah,
what's up, Viv?
Updating them and.
Well, Viv?
This is whose kids are yelling.
Oh no, I told him. Mine. It got to the point where it just got nowhere, and it was getting a bit boring. It was getting very samey, going through the same routine. And all of a sudden, he said, "Look, I've got something to show you guys." And we got a special showing, didn't we, before anybody else around your house, Viv?
Yeah. Oh,
and I just couldn't speak. I couldn't equate it in my head what I was seeing. It was that phenomenal, and I said to him, not only have you taken the paranormal and done something with it, you've pushed it forward by so much that you've taken those parameters and expanded them. And I said to him, "Be good if you could do it with other things." And he went, "Well, bear with me. I've got 6 years of research under my belt, and I have done it with other stuff as well." So I can't wait to see what else he's got.
Yeah, definitely.
Really can't. I mean, this machine.
Yeah,
sorry?
you know my views on machines. I'm not a lot on them. 90% on them's apps. So
I'll tell you what. If you'll go in there, right? They put what they do. They'll put like receptors on you. They stick to you.
Yeah.
On different parts of your body, right? You will get asked to be touched. You'll get touched, or you'll feel the heat, or what have you. Then you walk to the machine. You say nothing, and the person who's got the machine tells you exactly where you've been touched. And it shows up when you're being touched, and they do the timings and everything. And so when people have been touched by a spirit, but there's been no proof of it, this gives you proof that you've been touched by something. And it's an intelligent thing, which is just unbelievable.
I'm just getting his link now. I'll put it on.
I mean, don't get me wrong. There's a lot of equipment out there that's shit. A lot of it. In fact, most of it, to be honest with you. But this thing that he's got is unbelievable.
I will watch this space.
Seriously, I'll tell you what, he's amazing. And he's the nicest person.
Yeah.
You'll love him. He's such a lovely guy.
Really, he does sound really nice.
Mate, I'll tell you what, Nick, he's such a lovely, lovely guy. Viv will tell you, we fell in love with him, didn't we, Viv?
Well. Well, you know.
He took the piss out of us. We took the piss out of him. It was great.
I think what broke the ice with Dan is he came over from Seattle, and he knows me. He's met me before. He was staying with me. I picked him up from the station. We jumped in Dan's car, and then we was on the drive back here. And I said, "Do you feel hungry?" He went, "Yeah, I could eat something right now." And I said, "Should we get filthy? Should we get filthy together?" And he looked at me and said, "What?" So should we get absolutely filthy? And he went, "Well, it depends in which way." And I said, "Let's go for a KFC." So he says, "Yeah, all right." Then he didn't get the joke that KFC is filthy because it's deep fried food. We went into KFC, and Dan's sitting at the table, and I'm up at the top ordering. Order came out, and there's this bloke, and he's just wiping the sides down and everything. And there's a poster on the door of Colonel Sanders. And I walked up to this guy, and I
said this before you, and he just like, oh yeah.
I said to him, "Do you want him to sign your poster?" He went, "What?" I said, "Do you want him to sign?"
I had the longer moustache, didn't I?
Yeah, he said, "Do you want him to sign your poster?" He goes, "What do you mean?" I went, "There's Colonel Sanders sitting over there." I said, "He'll sign your poster for you." He went, Ross was crying at that point.
I said, I might look like I put on a few pounds because I've been eating too much of my own chicken.
But his DVD is available to buy. They've got it on Amazon. They had it on some other links that you could just download, but they've got it on Amazon. We can't buy it in the UK, which I'm really distressed about.
Yeah, it's annoying that.
But I'll put what it's called in the chat, so you can go on Amazon, those that are in America, and have a look and see what you think. I don't know if they'll run a clip or anything of it on Amazon, but it's called the Para Incense, the Naked Experiments. But please don't be put off by the title because it is all in good taste. It's really,
there's
really
one
good.
girl, just to give you a bit of an insight. There's one girl at the beginning of it, and my heart broke for her because she was crying her eyes out. She was terrified, and when you look at her, you'll find out why. I won't tell you why, but you'll see why.
Chantel's here.
Jenny and Chantel.
Chantel in the room. Chantel with you, Chantel. Coming from South Africa. Woo! There you go, Chantel. Jenny's with me on my phone. Jenny's with Chantel.
Hang on a sec. You talk amongst yourselves. I'm just going to send Chantel a link. You carry on. Don't go quiet.
Why not?
Don't worry. It's getting a word in it.
We can't buy it at net because we can buy it, but we can't because it's on area. What do they call it? I can't even call it area 1, area 2. Was it, mate?
It's on region 1.
Region 1. So it's the American market only at the moment.
Unless you're clever, Nicky, like
We'll have to have a word with him. There's Jen.
Chantal says she's Irish today.
Oh, there she is.
Should I let her in?
Hello.
Oh, you've done it.
Hey.
Hello, Jen. How are you?
We're just back from the museum. We've just ordered some food.
Nice.
And Chantal is watching you. All right, let me grab my wine there and grab your wine. Chantal is coming over.
What you got?
Is she there with you now?
Huh?
Is she there with you now?
Yeah, she's here. She's going to come beside me now.
Yeah.
Now the show can start.
Oh,
my God.
Oh, you're rougher looking in real life, Chantal, aren't you?
Cheers! We're having our wine.
Yeah.
Cheers!
Oh my
Cheers!
God.
And we have the fire lit here beside us.
Oh, you got it all going on.
Oh, nice.
And we have
I
Tim
love
here
the tree.
beside us. Can I show?
Hi, Tim.
Here's Tim.
That's my
Hi,
grandfather.
Tim.
Hi there.
That's Chantal's grandfather.
Hello, Grandad. Grandad Tim. Love you, Grandad Tim.
I'm watching on the screen, so.
Are you watching your screen as well? We're just here having our wine.
So how was the museum?
How was the museum?
It was good.
It was good.
Very good.
Yeah, it was good. Just did a wee bit of a walk around. Alan was over there. He was in the museum. You're watching me there as well, like. So myself and Chantal went down to the kitchen area. We did a little bit of a live in it, but it was just kind of a walkthrough and just to show that Chantal has been in the famous museum. But can you believe she's sitting in my living room with me?
Yeah.
It's a long time coming, isn't it? It's a long time coming.
This was booked since last year, and I kept saying to Chantal, "You're only across the sea. Come over to Ireland." I know, it's small. It's small, a little bit. So here we are now. Huh? With a deep.
Have they tasted their Guinness yet from over there?
Not yet, but I'm going to get some nice Guinness tomorrow.
The plane is better than the swim.
That's why if I got on the boat, then I don't. Oh, for the sea, jeez, I think. Oh gosh, that's a new food.
How long is it?
On the boat would take about 4 hours, wouldn't it?
Oh,
Well, that's nothing.
which waits longer than it.
Yeah, the flight was at 7:30 this morning, but because in the Dublin airport
It was all frozen.
it was frozen, they had to wait for it to thaw out, or there was waiting on traffic, to land and whatnot. And so they finally got the flight. I'd say got on the plane at 1:45 and took off about 2:15. Was it 2:10, and arrived here at 5:30.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh,
Half
wow.
five
That's
this
not
evening.
bad
I know.
going. It's not bad going.
Long day.
Long day.
Long
Well,
day.
Nick's got to go through this
That's
yet.
very good.
Nick's got 8-9 hours to get to Heathrow.
Oh
And
my
then-
God.
Are you going to London, Nick?
He's going to, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh wow. London is a fabulous place.
It's lovely. I'm having a
love-
blast.
I love London.
I'm going to get Nick, pick him up, bring him here first, so he can see Cambridgeshire and London and all the rest of
Oh, I
it.
love London.
I'm all set. I'm
Why
all
don't
ready to
why don't
go.
you come as
I'm
well?
excited.
I lived there for
I could fly over to London. Yeah, I could fly over to London.
Come on,
Yeah,
pick
It's
him
only a
up.
short hop from Ireland, isn't it? It's not far
Yeah.
from Ireland.
Ian,
Well,
you coming
yeah.
over? Right? We can have a bit of a party, just a paranormal party.
We could. Oh, what month are you coming over, Nick?
Look what I
That's
got.
I'm still waiting
I
to
know
hear
she
from
had my
Vivian.
dog.
To be arranged. To be arranged. But
Oh,
we will
brilliant.
get something
Oh, I'll do
sorted.
that.
Well, you know what's funny is obviously next year is also going to be a special year because that's when I start a new decade of my life. I turn 30 next year, so what better way? to
Ah,
start
you're
a
a
new
young man.
Fetus.
We will lead
You
you
still have
astray,
to drink
Nick.
washing powder because foam.
next year. Jesus.
30 next year. Oh, I won't even say what age I am next year.
Well, we can find a few nightclubs, some notorious London night spots. and-
Dancing around our handbags.
Nick's young enough to go to a nightclub.
Yeah, we'll be out for ID because we're too old to get in.
Yeah, I have to.
You have to- They cut off the age of 30 going into nightclubs, and we're in the 40s dancing around our handbags and our white
Okay, I'm
stilettos.
40.
I think Ian and Dan will take him to Spearmint Rhino to experience that for the first time.
Well, I'm just about. I mean, you say 40, so I can
What are
just
you-
about old enough to get in.
You're not 40.
I'm 40. 1982.
1980.
Where's Jamie?
How about 1941?
Oh, I'm 41.
Eric. I love Eric's comments.
I thought that now. I feel old, Nick.
That was so long ago.
Oh, don't worry, Eric. I'm going to be saying that soon when I come across another youngster.
William suddenly asked, which camera do I get Channel 5?
Don't worry, I'm with you.
Can you see?
I should have the chat here.
You've got the chat. I don't see the chat.
You don't see the chat?
The same chat, the same.
Oh, maybe. Oh, hold on. I will. Oh no! I can't. I can't. No, I can now. I can
Have
now.
you got it? Oh, wait.
Turn it going sideways, maybe. Might make it easier for you.
Probably do it sideways.
It might not work sideways.
I can see the comments there, but then I can't see me. Oh my God.
I have the comments. You have the camera.
Okay.
Oh, where's she gone?
Well, 1 minute over there, and then poof, gone.
It's an Irish banshee. Took him away.
Oh, hang on.
She's back again. Oh, hang on.
Sorry, that was me clicking.
He's having technical difficulties. Where's those GoFundMe tech guys we sent for Nick?
Have you found the chat?
I have the chat.
Chantal has the chat
okay,
here.
cool.
There's a bit of a delay, but I have the chat.
Okay. Oh yeah, because if I go into it, I'm on my phone. So
we need Nick's GoFundMe, guys.
If it's Nick's birthday when he's 30, I think we should do a special birthday box and send it to him with stuff.
Some cockroaches.
Chantal,
what, like a Dimmock box?
Well, I guess I haven't told you guys about this. When I used to still be on Paranormal Mysteries, Chantal knows us all too well, but we were creating all these GoFundMes for like certain things involving me, some of the others.
Well,
so
you were always having tech difficulties.
Yeah, anytime we came up with an idea or whatever, or a situation, thinking, all right, we're going to have to get a GoFundMe for this now.
What have you done with Kevin?
Where's Kevin the cat?
Where have you put
My
him?
grandfather just wants Kevin.
Uh-huh.
My grandfather just wants Kevin.
Right, I thought you frozen for a minute, mate. You all right?
Right now.
Oh, there you go. I can hear you. Good.
Where's Jamie at?
Where have you put him?
Work.
Jamie's packing, isn't he?
Is he packing?
Oh, he's packing. Yes.
No,
Jamie's
He's
packing.
a wee packer.
He's going
Packing for
he's going to Gloucester.
You know me, Eric.
We're going to make a box for Nick and send it to him in Chicago that he can open up on his birthday.
Yeah, that would be brilliant.
And you have to go live when you do it.
Then get a box and put some stuff into it. I'll send
stuff?
I'll send stuff over from Ireland over to you, Vivian, and then you put them all into a box.
Divot box.
I'll send some corn over, Irish corn.
We can seal it with wax.
Yeah.
Make it look really
Wax
lovely.
and prayers and salt.
And before anyone else says it, no, I don't need any more Gorilla Glue because I already got it.
But have you got Gorilla Tape?
Isn't Iowa like the maize central over there?
What is?
Where did you originate?
Isn't Iowa like the maize central for corn?
Oh, see, I always thought for the longest time it was Indiana, but I'm not entirely sure, to be honest with
Well,
you. There are a lot of cornfields.
their headquarters are in Iowa, and they are the hybrid corn producers.
Oh, excuse me.
Frankencorn.
There, Wikipedia, I got you.
Oh, I'm sneezing now.
Wisconsin, says Eric.
I didn't think Wisconsin because you guys make most of the cheese up there. It's the dairy capital, I thought.
I thought that was Pennsylvania. No.
I'm thinking, Dan.
Is it Idaho for potatoes?
Yeah, Idaho is.
Idaho, isn't it? Yeah.
I think we should get a bone and send it to Nick like this.
Oh, yes.
Get Nick his own bone.
I'll be right back. I gotta show you guys.
Where's your flute, Viv?
It's here. I can't blow it because it makes me heave.
Go on.
You can't blow it because what?
Give us a tune.
It makes me sick.
Liar.
It smells disgusting.
Idaho. Oh, okay, Eric. Cheese too.
That was disgusting.
Gag.
I can't brush my teeth in a pipe. You know.
Cheese too, says Rita.
Oh, Jesus.
I think the capital of the world for potatoes has got to be Ireland.
Oh, we love potatoes. Potato for breakfast.
But doesn't vodka come from potatoes?
It does. Which is why you can't break the Russian.
Potatoes.
See, here's the primary
Potatoes.
example of what I...
What is that?
What's something else? Let's see if I can do it, Silas.
What's that? Gorilla what? What is it?
The gorilla.
Oh, that's the Gorilla Glue. You got your Gorilla Glue. That's funny.
So what's funny about that, how I got this, first off, I didn't buy this on my own. It was when I went to the Para-Unity event out in Indiana with Jeremy and the crew. And Brad also happened to be there. He claimed that he was going to bring me a gift. He had some like paranormal tool, I guess, that he was going to give me. But unfortunately, he wasn't able to get that done in time. So he had to find an alternative. So he went to the nearby hardware store and he bought me Gorilla Glue instead. And I even told him, I don't know what the hell I'm going to use this for.
You'll find a use
Back
for
down.
it.
Good boy.
It still doesn't say on the disclaimer you can't use it as hairspray.
We've got two in the UK, Nick, that you'd like. One's called the Dog's Bollocks. And one's called Sticks Like Shit.
I'll give you a tip, Nick. It goes hard in water.
You learn something new every day.
You know, I was just thinking about like that whole thing when that lady put the Gorilla Glue in her hair. If I ever did something like that, I'm just going to say this especially right now for you, Chantel. You know what we have to do then, right? You have to set up a GoFundMe to get rid of the Gorilla Glue.
You're going to need it because then I'll have to demote you back to number 2. And
it's a good way to get you to shave your hair is to put the Gorilla Glue in there.
In the shampoo bottle.
People are trying to get Nick to also save his hair because Jeremy did.
Varnish remover.
Jeremy did it.
That.
Yeah.
Well, have you done that? Have you done that one, Ian? Wait, have you done that one with SIG filter and nail varnish remover? That
Just I used to use nail varnish remover to take glue off.
No. Put a SIG filter, just the filter, in palm of your hand. You pour some nail varnish remover on it.
I'm going to say that twice.
Sack, down you go now. Go on down, Sack.
Eric,
I'll try it now.
say,
I haven't got nail varnish remover.
You can't be horrible about Nick, otherwise I have to smash your face in.
You can, Eric. You can.
No.
You can, Eric.
I'm going to put some cockroaches in his GoFundMe.
Oh, God, no. I'll use this on them. Again, it doesn't say on the disclaimer.
Nick, they can survive the apocalypse. You're
screwed. Say
screwed.
that still survive.
Yeah, you're screwed.
Just spray it in their eyes.
Yeah,
That's you.
Hoppy, come on, good girl.
Hey, Jen, I was expecting to hear Hope, snoring in the background when you came on, as Hope usually does.
Oh, she's alert now because there's new people in the house, so she's kind of like looking at everyone and watching everyone.
Who, Chantel?
Yeah.
I'm always alert. I sit in front of the car.
Sniffing all the new people.
I sit in the front. I'm not at the back with the multifocus.
Oh, Lord. Hopey.
I think Nick and I sit in front. Jane's way at the back.
Where, me?
Yeah. She's with the multifocus.
Am I in the back?
In all fairness, like when I was in school, I would not be friends with you.
You win.
Oh, that's charming, isn't it?
I was like
charming.
the nerdy. I was like the nerdy sit in front, teacher's pets in every
That's
class.
funny. And what would I be like?
You'll be sitting at the back, like taking a deodorant can and a lighter and like making flames and
throwing stuff to the nerds. At the
Well, I
front.
actually climbed out the window because
giving wedgies, putting people in
I was actually quiet in school. I was quiet. I was good. Actually, we used to go back. We used to stand behind the. I'm taking that wine off her.
I don't need the wine for this, but this is helping.
we used to stand behind the back of the school on our breaks, smoking.
I used to smoke under the bleachers.
Yeah, we did too.
We actually had a block of apartments across the road that we used to go to before school because then you weren't on school property. You wouldn't get in trouble.
Oh, yeah. Oh, we did it behind
And
that.
then I was dating the deputy head boy, so I was okay.
I thought you were going to say I was dating the deputy head. I was going to say, what kind of hell was that?
I just started 8 when I was dating the deputy head boy.
Holy, oh my gosh.
Take notes, Phil.
Take notes.
For the quiz, we win and friends. Christmas quiz next week, isn't it?
Yeah.
Is it next
It is,
week?
yes.
Yeah.
Should we do it
Yeah,
Christmas
next Friday.
quiz?
That'll be a good precursor for it, won't it?
They're on
Christmas
tonight.
quiz.
They've got a good show tonight, I think.
Surely.
Nick, did they end up? Did they get a copyright strike on that video that you posted?
Oh my God! Yeah, we did. But the weirdest thing was after we finally went offline, the video somehow came back. I mean,
Oh,
They must have realized they were being assholes.
yeah.
I know
Wow.
it was just like it was so maddening because at one point I was still on backstage with Jeremy, and I had to get up at one point because I had to fix something down here. So I'm standing up and taking care of what I need
I'll
to
get Kevin
do.
for you.
And
Hold on, I'm going to go.
No,
get
no, no.
that's what Jeremy's like.
Oh, no, I have to get up
What
anyway.
the heck is this? Because it came back somehow. It's really hard to
I'm
explain.
feeling exposed.
It's Facebook
She's
doing that.
exposed.
Hey, there's Penny. He's in the chat.
Let's go further away.
Don't lose it. It's got my passport.
Don't be exposed. You're not exposed. It's just
Okay.
us.
Nobody needs that kind of negativity in their life.
Oh.
Jamie's in the house.
How you
What?
finding the cold weather?
Jamie's in the house. Hi, Jay.
Yeah, I see him.
I'm not.
Get that stuff packed
If you go
tomorrow.
outside, it's a bit cold, but the houses are so toasty, you almost forget. Like, I'm ready to take off my jacket.
We
Get that
finally
stuff
got
packed
some
this
snow
weekend.
earlier today.
Yay! Wait, I can't see the chat, so I was asking where you were, Jamie.
Jamie, you coming on?
Wait. Hi. Yeah, there he is. He just said hi, guys.
Hey, Gary.
Jamie,
good
get
to
your
see you.
ass on.
Come on, Jay.
Hi, Gary.
Hi, Gary.
Come
Hang
on.
on. Let me just sort Jamie out.
Yes, he needs a good sorting out.
It's his birthday this weekend.
Oh, it is really.
This weekend?
Yes, it's Sunday. I think it's his birthday, isn't it, Viv?
I think it's Sunday. We're celebrating with Jamie on Sunday anyway.
Do we know how old he is?
Are we disclosing that?
I think he's
21?
about. I think he's got the mental age of about 12. Jamie's gonna
He's not
kill
that.
me.
He's not that bright.
No, I think it's probably about 24.
I think he's
No, I
older.
think he's about 38.
I think he's
Liar.
about 30, yeah.
No, seriously, I think he's about 38.
We're not talking dog years.
Oh my God.
4.5 hours to drive.
Jamie,
Got a
get your
call,
ass
Jen.
here. Don't pretend you're not
Jenny.
on there now.
You have a call. Huh? You have a call.
Who is it?
I don't know.
That's one way to picture this freezing.
Oh, could be. Hold on.
Oh, Sarah, you just take
Sarah,
it
just
easy.
take-
Get well soon.
Take care
it
of
easy.
yourself, and I hope you get better real soon, Sarah. Take care.
Right, guys, I better go because I've got to go get my wine.
Yes. Say hello.
yes.
Say,
Don't
say
upset the
my
wife.
love.
I will do.
Do not upset the wife, mate.
We're getting food.
Take it easy.
Look at us. We're wasting away. We're getting food.
What have you gone for? Chinese, Indian? None of those.
Pizza.
Oh, fair enough.
Piece of this and piece of that.
A pizza this, pizza this, and a piece of that.
Pizza that.
Yeah, no pizza tonight. Good substance.
Actually,
No
ask her.
There's no corn on it for you, Nick.
Ask her if she got the smoke alarm sorted out.
No, it's still beeping.
England or America?
London, right, Viv? Outside London.
I'm in Cambridge.
Cambridge.
Oh yeah.
Dan.
Abu Dhabi.
Talking shit.
No, I'm just outside London.
Just outside London, yeah.
Where?
And then Nick's in America. He's in Illinois.
Where's just outside London?
Where?
Hartford.
Where is just outside London?
Hartford.
Hartford.
Oh, I know
Okay.
Hartford.
Oh, okay.
And Cambridge.
Yeah, Tim, come up and see us and stay with us. You can come
wait.
anytime, Tim.
Oh,
I can't see. Wait. I don't know where I'm going, actually.
There you go.
Okay, here we go.
Right.
I'm handing reins back over to Jenny. That's a better sign.
Granddad
No.
Tim's going to come and stay with us, and we'll take him ghost hunting.
Yeah, definitely.
We just got our food order.
Cool.
Go on
I've had a bit of a problem. Kevin
I was on just long enough to empty my glass.
Did the cat drink all your wine?
Oh,
We must go and get more.
My glass has a hole in it. It's leaking.
Is yours leaking?
Yeah,
My
mine has a
glass
hole in it.
Oh, is it leaking from the top?
The cat drank the wine, and the cat drank Tim's wine, and Chantal's glass is leaking
Oh,
in her
terrible.
mouth.
Terrible.
There's a hole in it. There's a great big hole in it.
Jessica, get the wine in the fridge, will you? Elsa,
Please.
thank you. We're just going to be drinking wine tonight.
you're the only one that hasn't got any.
Yeah, tomorrow, don't expect anything from it.
Whoops.
We have breakfast in
Yeah,
to cook a fry.
to absorb the alcohol.
Yeah. And then do it all again tomorrow night.
Nick won't get American
Yeah,
food
those
if he
things,
comes
right?
here.
Apparently, McDonald's tastes different over here than it does in the States.
Well,
I don't know.
maybe they don't.
Apparently it does.
Yeah,
In the morning, there's Tim speaking Tim up.
You've had it both sides of the wall. So
In the morning.
Don't worry about that.
Pull it up.
We'll cook you toad in the hole.
Viv, you've had it both sides of the,
Toad in the hole.
Is it different?
Shall we give might as well give?
The McDonald's over here is nicer than American McDonald's, but we're not going
Great
to
job.
give Nick that. We're going to give him things like toad in the hole, Yorkshire puddings,
Oh, yeah.
beef and Yorkshire.
Right,
puddings.
Sarah.
A lot of the stuff I don't even know. I don't even know about.
I've got an order with the McDonald's over here, but since they got rid
Jane
of
got
root beer.
some black pudding. I'm like, what the hell is that?
Yeah, Nick needs to try that.
Hi, Terry.
Subway. Yeah.
Black pudding.
Yeah, we
It
got
doesn't have
Subway.
corn in it, Nick. You won't like it.
Yeah, we'll give you chicken tikka masala, traditional English.
We had curry last
Food.
night.
I'm gonna
No,
even
but
find out what all this is.
Oh,
I've never
Belle,
heard
that's perfect. Roasting
Bubble
and
and
bubble and squeak, Belle. Now you're talking.
Mm.
Perfect.
I've only ever had Yorkshire pudding once in my life.
Did you?
Yeah.
No, but did you? Did you have
I'm tiny here, aren't they?
I have only once.
That's for us. Yeah, just take the mushrooms off.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's ours. Oh yeah, and give Tim
Mine's got all the different
Fine, look at proper East End food tell.
Just get
Proper cockney grub.
yeah, just pepperoni for Tim. Jessica, get a
How
plate.
do the Cockneys speak again?
Get a plate for Tim. Thank you.
Oi, you're talking toilet, mate.
Oh,
Get out of my
you
desk.
are.
All right, Caesar.
You come
All right,
around my
Peter.
desk. You come
Oh, was
around
it
my desk
just
later.
Look at them beans.
Oh, Peggy
We'll have a
Mitchell.
right
Get
cheer
out
up
of
and I'll
boy.
fucking rip your face off.
Yeah. You go, all right,
Look at your Lady Godiva.
That's what she's riding
all right then, Nick, you old tart. What are you doing?
Yeah. You little
Alright.
fucking monkey
I
with
know
no
Lady
thumb.
Godiva, the chick that rides a horse naked.
Yeah, she is, but it's called the.
What was it? Phil Midget. Oi, Belle.
See if ever me come to London.
All right.
Oi, Phil. We're gonna play for Tim
You
now.
say, well, I could go to the bottom of the stairs. You could say,
Oh, yeah,
I could go in the upper
If you meet a woman
Well,
and you don't know
yes.
what her name is, Nick, you call her Doris.
Yeah.
All right, Doris? All right, Doris?
Tony is 25.
Oh,
I'm learning a lot here.
Tony is 25.
Yeah, no,
Pony.
Let's bet,
And the
let's
monkey
bet.
is 50.
Oh my
You
god.
bet on racehorses. You can bet a pony.
Only is
Trouble with women in this country now, though, in England, they get insulted by things like you can't call them love anymore, and they really get the ump if you call them big tits.
You can call me love. Yeah.
I'm good
You can call me love.
Louis outside.
Hello, love.
I'm good with either. Oh, I love big tits. Oh, I love big tits.
Hello, big tits.
Someone call me.
I'm up there. Sorry.
Can someone call me?
Exactly, tell. Exactly.
Louis outside.
So, Eric, you've got to come and live here. You've got to come and live here. We'll
you
pair
gotta
up.
come and join the team, Eric. You can go
Come over here, Eric.
Louis outside.
Oh, dear. Do you know what, Nick? You are going to be traumatised when you're here. We'll take you to the Pie and Liquor Shop in London.
Yeah.
Illinois boy.
Pie and liquor shop.
Liquor is made, it's a gravy made with eels.
You want to tell me?
Oh, God, jelly deals.
Holy crap.
Do I dare even? I don't even know how to.
Then we'll take you up to where Brian lives in Yorkshire for a proper Yorkshire pudding. The real thing.
But mine was made in South Africa. I don't think it counts.
Yes.
A fancy liquor.
And we could down it with some nice with Yorkshire ales.
So my grandfather just told me he bonded with my mother over 19 dramburies. That's a fancy liquor.
Toby, no.
Liquor over here is not liquor the same as liquor in America.
I'm a little disturbed, actually.
I'm sure.
It's different.
I'm not surprised.
Yeah, it's different.
19 though.
When you've been to Yorkshire, you'll be talking like Jim. Was his name Sean Bean? You'll be calling everyone a bastard. Well, you
sound like Brian. Everybody sound like Brian when you get to Yorkshire.
Yeah.
Brian,
hey up, you bastard. That's what he's saying.
How's it going, Brian?
Oh, gee.
No wonder my brother's so perfect.
Rhubarb and custard, love it.
I don't know what they're talking about.
You all got your food? You all eaten?
Eric, you definitely need to come over
Chantel?
Yeah.
Feed me.
Did you get that yours?
I don't know. Mine has like everything on it.
Oh, then it's yours. And what did we get? We ordered Domino's pizza.
Domino's, yeah.
Oh, okay.
They're not bad, Domino's.
It's nice. We're just all eating here. I don't know what the girls are eating. Where was your pizza?
Who paid for this? Domino's buy their pizza bases from Asda.
Oh, God.
Do they?
Not really.
It wouldn't surprise me. Nothing surprises me anymore.
True.
True.
Blimey. That wouldn't surprise me.
Oh my God, I have something in my mouth.
Why don't we get Nick over here, sort of going towards the end of next year, away from the Paracon season, and let's all go over to Ireland and investigate at Lep Castle.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
That would be awesome. Great, guys.
Should we do that?
Dude, let me know when. I'll book it with Sean and we're good to go.
Jenny, I don't know if you do this, or I don't know if I already told you this. I told everybody else here this, but just literally like 2 weeks or so ago, I just got my passport, so I'm ready to travel overseas.
I knew that.
Hide Chantel's passport so she can't go home, so she's got to stay in the UK.
No, you've got to hide it, yeah. Burn it.
I have 6 months here, technically, I can.
You
I'm
could.
safe for 6 months.
You could.
Oh, no. You could always marry her off. It's not a problem, just so she can stay for longer.
Yeah.
Yep.
Just say bloody wanker all the time.
Eric's absolutely right about that.
Dan, we'll have to
Yes,
chuck
mate.
in the window.
You want Eric?
If Nick said that would be the most shocking thing we've ever heard.
You didn't go now.
No, not me. No, just for her. You're mad.
That would be the most shocking thing ever to hear Nick saying that.
Eric, I've known Chantel for much longer than you think.
I call Nick my fundamental paranormal contact because he was the initial. I wouldn't have known any of you if it wasn't for Nick.
Yeah.
So Nick's to blame.
Yeah, we're playing.
Sorry, guys.
It usually is.
He was one of my first connections.
He's a good
Lovely,
connection
isn't
to
he?
get, though, is Nick.
Yeah.
It's one of
We
the
need
best.
you over here next.
Probably
Seriously,
like
we need to get you over.
I think today this was the first show. Which, like, how?
Which one, mine?
I don't know, it all went downhill from there.
James pretending
was
not to be in the
not
chat
me.
anymore.
It's bigger
Do you
and cheaper
know-
in the US.
Food. When I was over in Oregon this year, the food is so expensive.
I have to admit it
Alcohol,
is.
so expensive, and it's cheaper to live here than it is over there right now.
See you later, Belle. See you tomorrow.
See you later.
Night, Bill.
See you
Everything's
tomorrow,
bigger in
Belle.
the US.
See you tomorrow.
Wait, where is Terry from? Terry's
Terry?
like in every chat. Where is
Oh,
Terry from?
Terry's just literally 10 minutes up the road from me.
Oh, cool.
Oh, now how does he know everything's bigger in the US?
Oh, he's probably been there.
I'm going to assume he's probably been there.
That's Texas.
Terry's from where? You see him here, you see him there.
Everything's more
Every
dangerous.
fucking where.
He's aware, Terry.
He's every fucking where. No, that's Terry.
He's aware, Terry.
That's the same thing with me.
Oh my God, I'm going to choke you to my food.
Yeah.
We can make it happen, Eric. We can make it happen.
Shani,
Don't hope
do
no.
you think Jenny would go on this road trip with me? From New York to Los Angeles?
Not like bloody me. I need to get to LA, so.
You
I gotta
do.
grab some more water quickly. I'll be right back.
No problem, mate.
So I want to fly direct to LA. He likes to make like a trip of everything.
I'll go
But he
with
wants
you.
someone to go if he wants to land at New York and travel across Los Angeles. I'm fucked with that. I'm going straight to LA. Like I'll fly, I'll meet you there.
I'll go with you, Tim.
So
I'll
you
go
can
with you.
drive.
You come with me?
I'll go with you. Girls,
Sure.
Mommy's
Can't
leaving
take
here for a few
drive
months.
Drive along Route 66.
I know, Route 66. Well, we could
Yeah.
drop into that Vegas part with the museum.
Vegas
Old
trip.
Museum. Zach Bagan's museum.
Yeah.
Don't take me to Las Vegas. I'm a gambler.
Were you being serious?
Viv, are you all packed up for tomorrow?
I
But you bet some races though.
Are you not?
Oh,
Are you not?
I've not packed anything. I've not
Just
I've not
Is
even
it?
put anything on charge yet.
Well, hang
You're
on.
not. Nah, plenty of time tomorrow. We're not going to get to you till about
Elsa, can you
11:30,
push that
are we?
table
So,
over, please, to Tim?
plenty of
So you
time.
can put his wine down. Lovely.
Sorry,
You are so welcome.
It's time to put the wine down.
What?
Sorry, I can't hear, mate.
It's time to put the wine down.
Can you hear Brian, Viv? I can't.
I can't hear right.
Where are you going? tomorrow?
Yeah.
Oh, we're off to Gloucestershire.
It's a good job.
We've got a weekend of investigating.
Thank you, Angel. Thank you so much.
I think Dan is swearing
We're
at me.
What is that?
We're investigating the ancient ram and
Oh,
Woodchester.
Where are you off to, Dan?
All right.
Woodchester Mansion tomorrow night, and then the Ancient Ram on Sunday night.
Ah, right. Well, there's a group from my end going there as well tomorrow, but apparently, what they call them now, something unknown. James and Nita, they'll be down there, and also your friend that you met last week, Dan, Yvonne. I think she's down there, isn't she?
Oh, is she really? I didn't know Von. Are you down there tomorrow, Von?
I'm sure she is.
That'd be interesting.
We could meet up
Yeah,
with her.
Von.
Where's yours?
So we got the Saturday night. They must have the Saturday night then in the Ram.
Gives me
We've
a
got
couple
the
days
Sunday.
to adjust the time change.
Woodchester. We got tomorrow. We got Woodchester Viv, haven't we?
We've got
Yeah.
Woodchester tomorrow, yeah.
Well, that's where the two groups from my end's going tomorrow, I believe. So
Does he double book that then?
No, they won't have Woodchester tomorrow because we've got an
Exclusive on that, aren't we, tomorrow night?
Yeah.
Right.
So they must be in the Ram.
I'm going to say, I'm sure, I know they're doing it because I've seen it on a page. I think it's either Yvonne or AJ from Wings.
Yeah.
Nick, your green screen keeps freaking people out.
Oh yeah, because Wings are Wings are
always
Yorkshire group,
does.
aren't they? Yorkshire team.
I always freak people out with my green screen.
It's kind of Nick's signature now.
From
I love his green screen.
I think it was his Halloween costume. He was literally blacked out and was just a head.
Yeah. Well, that's see right now.
I had to change my dealer.
I'm actually not right now in my usual.
You stop saying that. I'm about fucking usually just saying this.
Because I have 2 office areas, so I'm not upstairs where I usually am. I'm actually in the basement right now, so it's really gotten messy upstairs. I've been meaning to clean it up, so for now I got to do it down here.
I've got a messy office here. I've got a bag of toys that I've just pulled out of the loft, and showing people what was in my bag.
What you got now? What else you got?
The most controversial thing in my bag was this.
I know. Yeah, we yesterday, didn't we? Yeah.
That was the most controversial thing I had in my bag.
It's not controversial, is it, though? Yeah, only to a certain group. Only to a certain group. Yeah.
I have a ghost.
Hey!
I think this one's called Stretch.
Yeah, it's Casper's uncle, isn't it?
Do you want to see something really, really funny? I'll go downstairs and get it. You have to listen to it. Hang on. I'll go and get it.
Okay, so what I'm actually doing right now is I just found out Paranormal Mysteries just ended. So I'm actually reaching out to Adam right now and saying you guys might want to tune into this because guess what we have on right now? I think they're going to get a kick out of it if they're able to watch it.
Who's that, Adam?
Adam from Paranormal Mysteries, Hef TV. Yeah.
Where's Hef?
He's in He's in
New York. He's not in here. They're busy with their show.
Well, they just finished their show, so I'm texting them right now.
I miss Cards Against Humanity.
That's brilliant.
I want to surprise them. So give me one
Did you send them the link?
Copy.
I'm just about to.
Awesome.
Have you got it, Viv?
I'm going to press the button.
I'm missing that show.
So you can hear it first. Ooh.
You know how much shit you're dropping me into now, Nick?
Sorry, what?
You know how much shit you're dropping me into now? I've missed one show. I've missed one show since like a year and a half ago, and it was because I was storm chasing.
Oh my gosh. It's been quite a long time since I've even
how wrong that's the
Nick, listen to this.
What is that?
What is that?
Is that what oh my
this
god,
sounds
is that what
wrong.
I think it is?
Again.
I smell like beef. I smell like beef.
Listen to this.
Oh my god.
I smell like beef.
It is.
Stinky Winky.
That's what it is. You used to watch that damn show when I was a
smell like beef. I smell like beef.
Like Aaron Sky's like, what the?
I like he says, again.
That's not right, Viv. It's not right.
None of this is right. On many levels.
Give me one.
Nick,
yeah.
I've got one thing to say to you.
What's that?
Custard.
when it said, it sounded like Jamie.
That's me all the time.
Eric Thompson, what the? Yeah. Ask no questions. We'll tell you no lies.
Absolutely. Got your card. Got your card, bitch. You got your card.
That was an original toy when it first came out.
Yeah.
For 3 hours.
Chantal just said, this is the Friday night show. You're allowed to swear. And I'm like, yeah. So now, everyone, now the air is going to turn blue.
Good, because I said fucking lot.
Do what you want.
You don't have to fucking swear, Chantal.
What's she saying, Bri?
Can you sing the song?
I don't even remember. That was like 25 years ago for me.
Like 5, Nick.
Can't remember it.
Come on.
It's been so damn long.
I was at least a teenager then.
Dick, lager, who?
You know what? Did you guys ever see? Because one of the other famous scenes was like with the sun baby. Did you guys ever see what she looks like now?
Who?
Remember the sun baby that was in that?
Oh, the sun baby, yeah.
Did you guys ever see what she looks like now? Like, okay, hold on 1 second. Hang on, I'll share the screen. Let me find it first.
The sun baby.
All right, hold on 1 second. You'd be surprised.
If it's in the chat, I see it. Nick, Pip is in the chat.
Hi, you Adam.
Hello, Adam.
Adam, there he is. He got my text. Hey, Adam, guess who we have on with us?
She's there. She's there.
Pip and I video chatted. We were good.
Do you want me to? Naughty Chantel.
I'm good, thanks.
Okay.
Quiet.
Oh, Carl.
Hi, you Carl.
Oh!
Mr. Hutchinson, as I live and breathe. I hope you're doing well, buddy.
The Hutchie's in the house. Trump the car.
No, Adam, no, it's not. It's not Amy. It's not Amy.
I can't feel my glasses.
Is it Amy?
Looking over.
Does that look like Amy?
Sorry, Mama.
I like how Adam just chose.
Zoom in on Chantel.
Is it Amy? No, don't zoom in on me. Don't do that.
Zoom in on her. Go on, zoom in on her. Go on.
In my hair. My hair's nice. It's me hair.
Look at that beauty. She is a beauty.
No, Dan said I look rougher in real life.
Don't listen to Dan. He's being a prick.
I was expecting like a whole caps of
Very rarely am I anything else.
Yeah, but you're our prick, Dan. We love you.
I'm not just an arsehole, I'm Captain Arsehole.
Adam,
People are trying to get me to chill.
oh, I know. That's
Hey,
like
these assholes have a function.
So, Adam Werther says, oh, I know, that's my future ex-wife.
Here, that comes. Are you commenting? Say hi to him. My brother, I love him. Adam is like my favorite person in the world.
Yeah, he is awesome.
What?
What? What? It's me and Tim. What? Me and what?
Right. I don't mind coming second.
I've got so much shit for you tonight.
I'll come second to David. Oh, and third.
Well, my brother is my number one, but everyone else can come a close second.
I had to share a room with this one today.
Never settle for second best.
My brother is always number one. Everybody knows that. If someone's life depended on me doing something like eating olives or something stupid, like I would do it for my brother. Everyone else. Is your brother watching? What color flowers would you like at your funeral?
Oh, Adam wants to come on, I think.
Not even on my Facebook.
Yeah, I'll send
Right,
it.
you lot, I'm gonna make a quick move now. Unlike you lot, I've got a life, and there's stuff I need to do.
You're friends with him.
See you all later. Love. See you all. Bye, guys.
What is Nick doing?
Nick, send him the link.
Yeah, that's what I'm just about to do. I wasn't sure if you were friends with
Kevin,
him. Kevin,
for Adam to come on.
Hang on 1 second. It's been a while since I've learned how to send links like this. Let me try.
Where's your tech guide?
I got it.
Copy and
Where's
paste
your
it.
tech guide?
Yep.
Okay, wait.
God, it's so bloody hot.
All right, Adam, I just sent you the link.
I am pizza out.
Pizza out.
You Kevin.
You good? Yes, Peter.
I think Tim. I'm going to have to check Tim's case before he leaves because he's going to rob my cat.
That cat is going. I'm telling you now, they can't say. We were just saying the other day that he wants to get a cat.
Kevin, the cat is going home.
Oh,
to Dorset.
You'd rather be back in Africa first.
Tim is going to take Kevin.
The cats are beautiful. The cats are
Kevin is a
beautiful.
dude, isn't he? Look at the way he's sitting.
Vivian, I'm surprised your
He's a
cat's
great
not
cat.
Your house
around
is very
right
hot.
now.
He has been on.
Just
He
I
has been
saw him
on.
earlier. I'm surprised he's not right now.
Oh, what?
I'm not opening the
It's
door.
downstairs.
Open the window.
I'm not letting the penguins in here. Fuck that.
Oh, it's gonna be a long night.
I think between me and you, I think John is
Nick,
scared of Tinky
Where is
Winky.
him?
What's that?
Where is him?
John is
I
scared.
sent him the link.
Get your tech, guys.
My cat is scared of Tinky Winky because his
Oh,
eyes
God.
move and everything.
He puts his butt in the
I
camera.
don't even think they still made those things. Damn it!
Please don't tell me.
This is about 25 years old.
Oh, is it?
wow.
It's an original that they first brought out.
Oh,
And it's
wow.
Thanks.
Oh, he's an arsehole. That cat's an arsehole.
But if someone's an asshole to me, I'm gonna like smoke it.
Toby is going to attack.
Adam said it's going to take him a minute to get on. He says the link is super long. Oh, and
where'd they go?
Where'd they go?
Do you know I have Johnny Depp in this bag? Do you want to see Johnny Depp?
Uh-oh, hang on once. Hopefully they come back on.
Here's Johnny Depp.
That's as Edward Scissorhands.
He's got his scissors there. His little. I got Johnny Depp as Edward Scissorhands. Where's his scissors? I still have him after all these years, and he still has the label as well.
Wow, that's cool. That's amazing. That's weird. I wonder what happened to I wonder what happened to Jenny and Chantel. Oh wait, they're coming. She said they're coming back.
Okay. And I also have a dog alien.
Oh, a dog xenomorph.
He's from Aliens 3.
Yeah. Wow.
I love him. I used to take him to bed. I used to cuddle up with my alien like that. I don't anymore. Oh dear. Yeah, but I do have Tinky Winky. I put the batteries in thinking it wouldn't work, and he does. After 25 years, he's still working.
That's incredible. That really is.
I have the other 3 upstairs somewhere. The only thing that is missing is Tinky Winky's handbag.
You know what's? I recently found out that apparently there was some controversy involving that. Actually, back in the day, because which it's unfortunate of how people thought of it that way, because they thought it was to represent. I guess they thought in some way that he was gay, apparently, for wearing this, this purse.
Yeah.
And he was purple too, which is one of the gay pride colors. So they thought it was some type of response, and then parents thought that was considered controversial. But as time has gone on, people rarely ever look into that anymore. Because I was growing up watching it, my parents never saw that. And
I think controversial in that over here in the UK was Nunu, because in England, your Nunu is what the ladies call their private parts.
Yeah.
So when you were talking about Nunu, it was like, well, your Nunu's down there, and it's on TV now. So kids got a bit confused about Nunus.
Eric, to answer his question, he just asked me, it was, hey, Adam, there he is. How are you?
Hi, what's going on? Hello, Viv. What's up, Nick?
Hello.
What's going on, everybody?
What is heft?
Oh, that's my truncated name. There should be a Y after that, but
Hefty.
Here we are.
Hefty, yeah. Jenny they accidentally logged out, but they're going to be coming right back on. But I thought I'd surprise you who was on.
No, yeah. No, that's awesome. It's nice to see you again, Viv. Nick, always good to see you, buddy.
He's got the coolest tash.
There we are.
Oh, back.
Hey, Hev.
Hello. What's going on?
Hello.
Nice to see y'all.
She's watching on her phone.
I was watching on my phone. I didn't miss it. Just saying. Maybe with the sound off, I would see how much delay it is.
We're hearing all the feedback.
Yeah, I was like,
yeah, she's just
turn it off the road.
She's just turning her phone down.
Hey, Jeremy's here. He's in the chat.
Wow,
Send
right
him
on.
the-
Jeremy.
If he wants to come on, send him the link if he wants to come
Oh
on.
my God.
Listen, I opened the front door earlier, and Chantel comes out, and I'm 5'5". When I see
she shut me up right away, straight off the bed, not high. It's like, my God, woman, take off your shoes.
When I seen Chantel, and I'm 5'5", I felt like 2'5".
She's very tall. Yes,
Because
she's very tall.
fuck off.
The best thing was that I was 5'10", so I was a bit taller
than her.
Than me, yeah. I'm shrinking with age. But
I'm shrinking. I used to be 5'11".
You need some.
You
need
holy
platform shoes. You need some platform
I
shoes.
have them, and I'm thinking if we could fill her with Gorilla Glue and throw hair at her, we have a Yeti.
That's true.
We have a big
we have a deer skull on her, and we have a Wendigo.
We were just talking about that on the show. See, I was watching.
She was watching. I had her around the museum, and she was watching. I was watching her watching it.
No, that's fine. That's fine.
Well, I have to share this quickly because
I'm just looking to see what's on the back of
Jeremy
Hefty's
said
wall.
he can come on in about 10 minutes because he just looks like he just got home from doing groceries.
Okie dokie.
Oh, he's domesticated as well. Woo!
Yeah.
Get him.
No.
No, he's still number 2. No, he's been demoted since he lost his hair. I'm not interested now. Yeah. Number two. Nick's moved up.
No,
Nick's
no,
moved up.
no.
You know one.
I know all too well the hair loss. Yeah.
Stay in, put a movie
It's going
on.
back though. I can tell you that much, Adam.
I saw. It's amazing how quickly that's grown.
Yeah, it's something. I just wish I was going.
Tip of the Ireland.
You just wish what?
I wish I was going bald. It would save me money on haircuts.
Just keep growing it this way and that way.
This way and this way. Yes.
Hope you
And then if anyone says anything, just make the head on upside down.
Where did Bri go, by the way, Vivian?
I don't know. I'm going to have to message him. Let me message him. Brian got scared.
You might have scared him. You might have scared him with that dog. Oh, man. So how did everything go on Paranormal Mysteries today, Adam?
It was good. It was a good show. It was a good show.
You're going to diet all the time.
It was good. Amy was there. She was at like a holiday party, and we just kind of, we did our thing. And next week is our Christmas special, and then we're off for 2 weeks. So,
but there's a delay. It's a major delay.
3 of us in.
That'll be fun that you guys will be able to have a good, well-deserved rest.
No, absolutely. And Sláinte to everybody on the Emerald Isle. Sláinte.
Cheers.
Cheers. Chin chin.
Cheers.
Cling, cling. There we go. Thank you guys for having me.
I'm telling you, I'm still leaking.
Hey, I just thought I could take Nick to the old.
I wasn't even sipping this now, actually.
Wait, what is that thing?
The old Nick.
Back bagging.
I could take you there.
Back bagging to drink my
investigate
grandfather's wine.
Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to.
No, but I bet you're getting something.
Yes, I am. I'm going to say him we have to get more wine.
No, we don't. We really
do. No, you don't. You definitely do.
really don't.
That would be a bad idea. But
no, you need this actually instead.
There it is. Or Nick, how about some of these, buddy?
The ice cubes. Oh my God, it's been so long since I've had those.
What's he got?
Hold that for a second.
That was literally no. Don't do that again.
No, let's go get wine.
I'll go get the wine.
No, I'll go get the wine.
So, if you guys didn't know, when I used to be when I was still part of Paranormal Mysteries, I was, Adam, looks like you're not alone.
Oh, she got the icebreaker mints. Boy, she's showing me up now. Icebreaker, yo, that's that posh. That's that posh. Whoa.
That's empty.
where else?
Then the fridge, and there's another bottle on the
Boy,
couch.
she got
Put
the
that one on the
cinnamon
fridge.
Altoids.
Oh, I love.
All right. Yeah, those are actually very, very good. I love.
Looks
I love.
like you're a big fan of stuff that's cinnamon.
Take the top off.
What's that? Oh, Arctic.
I got you. Hold on. I got.
Oh
this.
gosh.
Oh yeah.
We're having a sweetie off.
Oh, my
Bring it on, Hefty.
He's bringing
fabulous,
something.
darling. Yum yums.
Oh,
nice.
coincidence. That is awesome. I didn't even know those existed.
Think about it, Penny.
Whoa.
Shark,
What flavour are those?
water.
Oh shit.
What flavour
Oh,
are those?
delicious.
This is
There we go.
What?
That's awesome.
This is a
Where's the
mistake.
wine from?
I got that. We had those at work. My boss got them in for me, and when we sold out of, we'll say,
When in Ireland? When in Ireland?
Icebreakers?
I know.
So you have icebreakers? That's next thing.
Cinnamon
There we go.
extras.
Oh, she
I
got
have
all
a
that stuff.
whole bag full of
No, that's just
cinnamon.
gum.
That's all cinnamon.
You
sweet.
like cinnamon a lot, I could tell.
We can't get it over here. We just can't get it. I've got
It's nothing
cinnamon.
to do with the paranormal. You just
It never is.
Yeah.
That's what I'm telling you.
Yeah.
There's rabbit holes all the time. We have got ginger
Jolly
ginger.
Ranchers
Yes.
and the other ones.
Right,
What is
we've
it?
literally gone ginger midget, strawberry
Viv.
shortcake.
Viv, do you have
Dawn.
atomic
Happy Meal.
fireballs over there? Atomic fireballs.
I can get them, but every time I go to the
Mine has
States,
such a delay.
I
Nick.
bring suitcases back of cinnamon sweets.
I was gonna say, Nick, get me a PO box or something I can send to Viv because we have the atomic fireballs at work.
Oh,
So-
nice.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, let me know. And I love that Chantel. It's like the first time I'm like, she's just ignoring the shit out of me. Oh,
I'm
sorry.
talking to the whole time.
Sorry.
I'm literally talking to the
I'm
whole
like,
time.
geez, okay.
But I'm going
I
to
have to
YouTube.
admit,
I've
when
got such a
Jenny brought
delay.
Chantel, when Jenny brought Chantel, I mean, it was just like, even still, it's so unreal. We're
She
actually
made me
after
miss
we're
the
on
second
show.
half of the show. I'm just saying.
Well, it's really well. Like I said, it's nice to see Viv and Nick again. Jenny, it's nice to see you finally, and Chantel. We've had
You
the pleasure a
too.
couple
You too.
times.
You love me.
But you're fucking brilliant. I
What
think
does it
they're
say?
talking to you, Nick.
Most people are shit, but you're fucking brilliant.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah, you have to let me know.
Adam, remind
I think-
Chantel, how many GoFundMe's have we put together?
That's
Oh,
right.
good
Well, there's just
lord!
one main
For
tick
you
one.
or for the show?
Alright.
There's just a main
I
tick
don't
one.
remember.
Yeah, there's
But-
like for you
and I
alone.
think-
I think there was like
God, don't do that.
140.
And I think Marty has one.
Marty's got a couple.
140 GoFundMe's.
I remember something about granny panties in a box.
The granny panties. Yes, I was very happy with the hashtag yes to the dress outcome, where we had Tom wear a dress for Halloween. That was amazing.
That was brilliant.
I thought that was fantastic.
Tom and Drag is a winner.
Tom and Drag, it was great. He squeezed his boobies, and there's nothing like it. There's
Yep,
nothing
he
like
rubbed
it.
his nips. He rubbed his
He
nips.
rubbed. Yes, he sure did.
You're going to have to give me your address and I can send you goodies from the UK to you
Yes,
as well.
for
Hefty.
sure.
So-
You're going to send your goodies to Hef, Viv?
Viv, oh boy. Viv, I think we're Facebook friends. Yes, I think we're Facebook friends, I believe.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you so much.
Trying to send a link. I'm trying to share this out.
Hope you chicken.
Oh, sorry.
That was not me. I didn't step on the cat.
If
Message
not,
me,
Viv,
Hefty.
I absolutely will. Hold on
Sorry,
one second.
Toby. Come on.
Yeah.
Forget
Do your job properly.
I never got to answer
Huh?
Eric's
Your job
question.
Come on, computer and do it. Be easier.
He's asking me if
No, but you got that bright light in front.
No, I'll keep that off.
To me.
We'll do the computer.
Eric was asking me that question.
So much easier. Sorry, Dora.
No,
I'm
no,
gonna
not
transfer
that
the
one.
phone
No,
to the
it was
computer.
A few minutes ago. So
Yes, my lovey. Hold on, Mother.
I
Come on,
thought
Mother.
it was creepy, to be honest.
Me? Yeah, most women find me super creepy. It's
No,
okay.
no,
It's
not
it's not
you.
you. It's
It
me.
No, Eric Thompson.
It's not.
Eric Thompson in the comments was asking earlier
Yeah,
if I
you
thought
lied.
Gremlins was scary to me because
Thank
I
you.
just watched that movie for the first
Thank you
time
so
like
much.
25
I thank
years.
you. I mean,
So most of that movie had been lost to me. There were some
and sometimes
creepy
they look
moments.
tired.
There were other
But
hilarious moments, but
Mine always been
just the appearance of them were just creepy as hell.
That's one of my favorite Christmas movies. Is
like I said, it's funny to think. I mean, the last time I saw it was back in the late 90s. So you can very well imagine after all the she's got Gizmo.
But you're on the computer.
Oh my god!
I am looking.
Why are they going?
Oh, does it make noises?
Because of the dog down.
Why the Wookie?
Let's see if I can get him to work. It was working the other day.
Smack this bum. That'll do it. That's how people get me to behave.
Oh, that's Gizmo. No, Wookie. It's Gizmo.
See, Adam, if you didn't hear him,
I YouTubed how to do. Oh, love this guy.
That's the movie we're talking
I googled how to.
Yeah.
I stole him.
Yeah.
I'm gonna show off my
Yeah, so the fact that I hadn't seen it for so long, it was like watching it for the first time once again. And as you can imagine, with so many years going by, most of that movie and just about everything had all been lost to me at time. So we had to refresh my memory. I mean, literally, my friend Don, he literally came over right after I was done with Lois's show on Criminals and Villains yesterday. He showed up, and then we got right to the movie. And then once after we were done, he literally took his copy, left the house so I can get right to the next show, which was Supernatural Talk. So I had a very tight schedule that night.
Can't get him to work. He actually does sing and rocks from side to side.
Oh, that thing's got to be worth some money. I wouldn't shake that up too much, Viv, to be honest with you. As like a retro guy collector, like I would.
What would this be worth? I mean, I'm trying to get rid of Johnny Depp.
Well, I'll tell you. So is
Oh
Amber
no
Heard.
way! That Edward Scissorhands.
I'll tell you something. Anything is worth whatever somebody's willing to pay for it. So
it has the label on it as well.
That's a plus. But that's a beautiful tree, by the way, Jen.
Oh, thank you.
No, you're very welcome. It's beautiful.
Did you see your show was 6 hours and 16 minutes this morning?
Wow.
Jesus. Hang on to stuff like that. Retro, especially with toys, is a very hot commodity right now. Anything nostalgic is big. But the Mogwai thing is the gizmo is more interesting to me than the Johnny Depp thing. But definitely with the Johnny Depp thing, I mean, just again, like things are only worth what somebody's willing to pay for it. So like you could ask the moon and somebody might be willing to pay it, but scout around. I mean, there's a lot of websites and I don't know if y'all have like retro toy stores over there.
The best one's Tinky Winky.
Oh, is it the one that says the word? Is it the one that says the word? Is it the forbidden one?
He says all the
forbidden
words.
One. Wait, what?
Oh yeah. So there was a version, a talking version of Tinky Winky,
Okay,
at least here in the States, that said I'll know it if I hear it. I'll tell you that much. So the
I would give it that to my dog.
Is that the forbidden word?
No. It starts with an F and ends with a T. And it was one of those things where somebody caught it. Yeah, it was an uh-oh. No, I think you're safe. But there is one that said a word that is.
Hey, Vivian,
did you say fuck it?
No.
In the backstage, or he's in the private chat.
Vivian.
I saw he was in the private chat. Yeah.
There he is.
Hey, Jared, what's up, bro?
Hello, everybody.
Good evening, Vivian. I'm going to come out with this on my phone and connect with my computer. Back in 2 seconds, booth.
Hello, number 2. Hello, number 2.
Who does number 2 work for?
Number 2 is Jeremy.
Jeremy, it's good to see you, buddy. How you been, man?
You've been demoted.
Himself.
You've been demoted until your hair grows long again. And in your place is now number 1, Nick Mulo.
You had beautiful hair, bro.
Thank you.
Oh, me? Yeah.
No, not you. Yeah, no, your luscious locks are fantastic too, Nick. Don't get me wrong, but
last night, if he keeps growing the hair out, all he has to do is just get himself an eye patch and grow the beard, and I can just go disappear.
Yeah, but look at Jeremy's
he could go as you for Halloween.
Look at his skin. Jeremy's got the most amazing skin. Look at his face. Have you seen that?
He's still young.
Well, I don't know about that.
I don't know. How old are you,
I don't know
Jerry?
about that.
Oh, we're not answering.
Shall we
In the
guess?
chat. Who doesn't know? Guess how old Jeremy is. This ought to be.
I know what it is, but I'd rather not say.
I think he is 42.
All right, let me put it to you this way. How old do you think I am?
You are 49.
Wow, I hate you, and I'm leaving your show.
No, I don't.
I'm 43.
No, you don't. You're 43. Not far off.
49. Not far off. 49.
6 years is quite a ways.
How old are you? Are you younger or older than for what did I say you was, Jeremy? 42.
Yeah.
You're 42. Spot on.
Yep. There you go.
See?
Yeah, spot on.
Yo, what the hell? How does Jeremy get 42 and I got 49?
Yeah, because you've lost your hair.
Oh, here we go.
I love you, really.
No. It's all right. It's all right. It's good. It's all good.
Usually I get a lot older than what I really am.
I would have guessed younger, to be honest, Jer.
What's that?
I would have guessed younger than 42, to be honest with you, bro.
When I was turning 16, people thought I was turning 21, so they tried.
Probably, yeah. I seen you got like the bushy beard and the hair, bro, for sure.
I didn't have the beard at the time. All I had was just a small little mustache, and that was it. It wasn't until I was 18 or 19 when I started doing a goatee, and then just a couple of years ago is when I started doing the full beard.
Yeah, I must admit, since your hair's sort of gone and growing back, the haircut itself does make you look younger, I think.
You look good, Jerry. You really do.
I do.
For the most part, I'm feeling pretty good. Yeah.
You've been absolutely amazing, though, Jeremy. The recovery, the speed in which the recovery has taken place has been phenomenal. Seriously.
That's because I'm extremely stubborn. You can ask Nick how stubborn I can be.
Yeah, I know all too well.
In the beginning, I just started drinking all kinds of protein drinks, way more than probably what I should have been. That's what gave me the energy to be able to move around, and it also helped with the bones healing quick too.
Yeah. I heard they used Gorilla Glue. Was there any truth to that at all? Or no?
That is all.
That's all Nick, right? Yeah, that was all him. Yeah, that's what I thought. I heard it. Just wanted to double check with the man himself.
Yeah. He tried to come in and put a lot of glue to the bones in my face, but I was like, no, you get the hell out of here. Go back to Chicago.
They stopped him at the door. They're like, sir, we don't know who you are. Please leave with your Gorilla Glue.
Don't let him in the hospital, because if he's doing the Gorilla Glue, the doctors and the nurses are going to be using it on all these little cuts, when they will, rather than stitches.
I'm going to be pressing that button there in the hospital bed. Cold blue, cold blue.
Or more like Code Orange, because
Code Orange.
I'll tell you what, when we were at the Pale Unity convention and Brad came over and brought that big can of Gorilla, I had no idea that such a size of can existed for that.
That's crazy, right?
I was laughing so
I thought those little bitty bottles, because that's really all you would need. But a size like that, you can do some damage with that.
Yeah, you can. Joe's on.
I think Nick should be like the spokesman for Gorilla Glue.
Yeah, sponsored.
He should be like, he's like, hi, I'm Nick Muley, mayor of Paranormal City, and here's Gorilla Glue, and here's why. And then you just cut to a bunch of different things with him on it.
Yeah.
So,
we'll
Jeremy, what else we have on right now?
We'll get the following.
It could be Nick.
Hello.
Sponsored by Gorilla Glue.
That's right. Please don't use it in your hair, stupid.
Anyway.
Well, he gets the Gorilla Glue, I get the Slim Jim. So it
just don't mix the two.
Yeah.
You have to counter with something else. Gorilla Glue, Slim Jims, icebreakers. Carry on.
Yeah.
That's right.
Cockroaches. Cockroaches. Don't forget the cockroaches.
Oh yeah, cockroaches.
I thought he
Yep,
said I
yep.
winked at you.
Cockroaches.
I thought he said I winked at you, but I was like, how can you wink at me?
A whole different story right there.
The corn, Nick of the corn. I don't even want to go there.
You know what? Now that you said that, I was going through movies on IMDb website, and I actually came across a movie, and I got the screenshot to prove it. I sent it to Nick. But there's a movie that is out there, and somehow Don knew about it before he did, called Shark of the Corn.
Yeah, I'm looking for that right now.
I mean, the title of that was so ridiculous. I had to get a shot of that and send that to Nick.
Here, hold. It's right. I got it right here. Here is the image. This is not. This isn't fake. This is a real movie.
Well, okay. The thing is, we already have a Sasquatch on our teams, and that's not me. So I
will be damned if I sit here and let you talk about Chantel like that, Jeremy. That's so messed up.
All right, so here is.
She didn't even catch the burn. Whatever. This is great.
So this is what Jeremy was talking about.
You're just gonna be on the live.
You obviously have never met Tim, have you?
Tim. Hi, Tim.
Grandpa Tim.
Oh, what happened?
For some reason the page was freezing on me. Give me 1 second here. That's weird. That's never happened.
Anybody want to take bets on how many tabs he's got open?
No,
you should. You want to take bets on what's on those tabs?
Well, I can almost get depending on what he's doing for the week. I can almost guarantee you what's on those tabs.
Yeah, but imagine if she was really on, like she would be quiet as a mouse.
Oh my god.
No.
All right, let's try this again.
No.
Here, hold on. I got it now.
That's a good thought.
So here
I was
is
actually like on. I would be quiet as a mouse.
She isn't her arse.
I'm looking.
Yeah, so here is the actual poster.
Nice.
Shark of the and it says Stephen King on it. No relation to the other Stephen King that we're all familiar with.
Yeah.
I went to school with a kid named Stephen King, so that means nothing.
Sharks of the Corn.
Oh, it's Stephen Kang. It's Stephen Kang.
It looks like
It's an A.
It looks like Chantel. It looks like Chantel standing by his mouth.
Oh my god!
I'll see you your Sharks of the Corn and raise you.
Have you been doing things that we don't know about?
Yeah, probably. So I will see your Sharks of the Corn. And I will raise you a sequel to one of my favorites. So terrible, it's good movies. Return to Blood Fart Lake.
What?
The original one is Terror at Blood Fart Lake. It was filmed in upstate New York. It's on YouTube. It's on YouTube. Look it up. It's one of those. So this is how I put it. If you watch this movie knowing the title and you're disappointed when it's over, that's all your fault because it's called what it is. So I absolutely recommend you guys going to watch it. It's so bad, it's a good movie, but there you go.
Can't beat Zombievers, you literally feel your IQ dropping as you watch it.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's the same with anything on my channel.
What? I'll tell you what, if you want a really, really bad movie to watch, go get One Hell of a Christmas.
Oh, really?
One Hell of a Okay. I'm not even familiar with that one. I'll have to look into that one.
Yeah, I found out in one of the DVD bins at a gas station over in Nebraska, and I thought, okay, I'll check it out, and it turned out to be the worst movie I've ever seen.
Yo, you and me got to talk, Jared. Like a gas station DVD in Nebraska bin, bro. We got to talk. That's great.
Exactly
guys,
that.
I have to go. I want to say thank you guys for having me on for at least this little bit of time.
Send me your address.
I love all of you guys. If you're not Facebook friends with me, hit me up on Facebook, Adam Werther. You'll find me.
Send me your address.
I will. It's 79
His YouTube channel is hefty, to be honest with you.
Bless him. Bless him.
We're having that happening to us all night last night.
Yeah, we were on with
Where did Dan go? I just realized now that he was gone.
He's got to drive. He's got to drive tomorrow. He's got to be up and he's got to drive long hours. So he's getting his rest of his stuff packed. I've even got to get my stuff on charge because we've got a double investigation tomorrow, and I don't even know what I'm bringing. I don't even know what I'm doing.
I always get a pen and paper, write down, and then tick off because otherwise I would forget to bring myself to an investigation. If I didn't, I would send my equipment, but forget myself. What was I supposed to do tonight? And all my stuff is on location, but me. And you know what? And you know who brings it down? It should be only me because there's only me on my team. So, so how can I possibly
one pony show now?
Checklist for us. Every piece of equipment that we have, and just do exactly what you were saying. Check them off.
Yes.
I have so much of it. I have so much of it that I've collected over the years. I don't even use half of it. So it's like, what do I bring?
What's your go-to to bring? What's your first thing you think of equipment that you say, right, gotta get this and bring it with me before anything else?
I think
that was my answer.
Jenny pretty much probably know what part of my answer would be, and that's this right here.
I have
Simon.
Yeah.
I have that. I got that long time ago. What do you think of it, Nick?
See, actually, this is the original one. I haven't really had the chance to really use the older one, so I'm not entirely sure yet. I'm hoping to use it when I get back out to doing some new investigations. So
I'll tell you what, Inchfield would have been a good place to use it at.
What's that?
Inchfield would have been a good place to use that.
Yeah, but wow.
Yeah, well, see, the other one I had was the more modern one, but it didn't really have all the switches that you can control it with. This one does.
Yeah.
Oh, you see, I was going to say to you, sorry, Nick, I was going to say to you, the one that I have is, the retro one. But if it gives you the lights to press and you don't press it, it turns itself off.
Yeah, that's what I got too at first, and I decided this was not the one I was actually looking for, so I got the older one that has more controls on it.
I would like that one.
We're not talking about porn.
I got a smaller version of the Simon.
Yeah. Is it the one? Is it any good? Mimi, here, Mimi's on the table.
Yeah, didn't we get ours at about the same time?
I think we did.
Yeah.
Or you might have gotten yours first before I got mine.
I really don't remember. I just remember getting the idea of Nick and Angie because they had it. They didn't have a modern one. Theirs was kind of different. It looking at it from ahead, it looked like the Stargate that's got the little platform, and that's how theirs was.
Right.
Yeah, and they told me that they've used it numerous times, and it works really well. So I went to the store, and I ended up just getting a small one. I didn't want to spend a lot of money on that.
Yeah, just to see what it's like. I think I got mine in my local store, and it was like $14.99, so it was bloody cheap. I think it was $14.99. Yeah.
I do want one of these. These toys that you can buy that scoot across the floor, that work on a sensor. I want one of those. Let's see the cat balls.
You get like little robots, or
see with the cat balls. I
even
think
a minion.
They work even if somebody walks past and the floor vibrates a little bit.
Aye.
They start lighting up. So I don't like the cat balls.
Yeah.
I want something with a sensor that so when the sensor's broken, the thing starts moving. And I've seen robots on the internet, but they're really expensive. But I think you can buy cheaper versions of something similar in the toy shop.
Yeah, Eric, you can use Simon Says. I think probably one of the big inspirations.
Solomon is the worst.
Was one of the Paranormal Activity movies demonstrated that, using that as like an Ouija board almost. And I think that got a lot of people to eventually purchase Simon Says.
There's like a million things.
Some people said it actually worked when you were communicating.
Spirit Box has them as actual ghost hunting robots. That's what they're called.
Yeah.
Spirit Check has that.
Yeah, but they're really like for what it is like really a lot of money. I just want something like that's an actual toy that's made for kids. That you can just attach certain things to it, like a torch. Yeah, that's the one. Yeah.
I think I've seen those before.
Whoa! What the hell was that? I just saw.
Yeah, every time I go to the store, I'm always going to see what I can get that I might be able to use. I'm also always going to the clearance section too. You just never know what you're going to find at these aisles that we can actually utilize for what we do.
Those robots.
Just laughing at this one here.
Stop giving shit.
Don't want to be
Eric,
alone.
are you referring to Spirit Halloween, Jill? She said that's why. Oh wait, or what if it's What am I thinking of?
I think she is talking about Spirit Halloween because she was just talking about a lot of Halloween decorations with sensors.
Yeah.
Oh yes.
Spirit Shack has that.
Yeah.
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 That actually wouldn't be a bad idea for places that use a location for haunted houses for Halloween time. Get those animatronics and just set them in various places and put cameras on them and see which ones go off at random.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's in the hall. Yeah. That's the one that
Eric was saying he doesn't know that you could use that.
Oh yeah, that's the one that Nick just put up. Nick just showed up. Yeah, I have that one in the hallway.
I wasn't paying attention.
She's catching up.
I'm catching up, Tori.
She's catching up.
I am taking Willie with me over the
Do you want to
weekend.
show us the end of
What the hell was that?
Whoa.
That is the ugliest thing.
He's called Willie.
Give it a blow, bro.
It's a stick. It's
That's a
just
stick.
it's supposed to be a stick.
Like, he looks like Jose.
So he's going to come to every single ghost hunt I do, to see if we can turn this into something more sinister than what it is now. So at the minute,
You wanted to get an attachment.
yeah, there's no EMF readings off of this. It's completely dead, and I'm going to take this everywhere I go. Ghost hunting wise, it's coming everywhere, and I'm going to leave it in a place, take a picture, pick it up at the end of the night, onto the next location, and I'm going to keep doing that with it, and to see if we can get anything from this weird looking thing. So everyone says, oh, they got a haunted doll. I'm going to have a haunted stick called Willie.
One glass full of spirit.
I will take the bone. I'm going to take the bone with me as well.
Come on, show us.
The bone's coming. The bone's coming. The bone is coming.
Play
It's
the
a
bone.
flute.
Show us.
I can't play it.
Show us. Come on.
I can't get a tune out of it at all.
Wait.
Dan might be able to, but I can't.
No, you're just not doing it right.
How do you do it then?
Put your mouth around it.
I have no idea.
I will throw up.
I do have something called a death whistle that I want to use on investigation sometime.
Yeah, the death whistle.
It's an old Indian artifact that they used to use for warfare.
Yeah.
And what now, Jeremy, the death whistle.
I like Eric. Who's Eric?
Yeah.
He's so cool.
The death whistle is one of those things where if you get about 100 of them together and you use them all at the same time, it sounds like you got a stampede headed your way.
But where is it? Is it a bone? Is it a part of the body? I forget where.
No, it's
Seriously.
I don't know what they made them out of then, but the one that I've got is more like a ceramic type resin. Yeah.
That's what my Willie's like. He's like a ceramic type, resin type. Willie's coming everywhere. You don't know where he might turn up. And when I've got him going, I'm going to send him to Nick. And Nick can use the Willie.
Every time I got to bring this up. Every time I see this, I hear about this stick that's called Willie. I can't help but think of that movie. What was that Tom Hanks movie? Well said.
Nah. We got to tell Jill right now, absolutely not. You do not want to use a dog whistle to try to find.
Oh, you don't. Jill, you do something like that, Jeremy and I can promise you, you will be sorry.
Yes.
I'll get one.
In the middle of a cornfield, Nick.
Not in a cornfield either. I will be sorry if I do that too.
Jeremy, were you saying if you blow the dog whistle that you'd have every dog in the house?
But you can have that on your
Not
app.
just
You can have
dogs.
it on your phone.
When used at a cemetery to see what would happen, they ended up getting chased out by coyotes.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, so no dogs this time. We're talking the bigger type.
Okay, so who knows what hertz a dog whistle is at? How many hertz?
What's that?
You fighting
How many hertz is a dog whistle at?
Each dog whistle is different. They can be made for different ranges. Ah.
Whoa.
I have 4 dogs here and none of them are reacting.
They're not reacting.
I have 4 dogs here and none of them are reacting.
And that was at
because they're my dogs.
1,761.
You can't hear the dog whistle when it's being blown because it's under our radar, isn't it?
Yes and no. That's why they are built for different ranges. I got 3 different kinds. One of them is a training dog whistle where everybody can hear it. And it's annoying as hell. Then there's the one that I use everywhere, and you can hear it. And then there's another one that I have, actually an electronic dog whistle that you cannot hear it.
Oh, you okay, Sash? She just wants the pizza on the table. No, don't mind her. I remember when you. She just wants the pizza on the table. When we used it down on a location, Sasha, don't do that.
No.
On a location, it did. I don't know if it was because of the dog whistle, but it did get a response to Robin, and it got a great response, Jeremy, when yourself and John were talking, and it responded. So it could have been just that by itself, or I don't know if the dog whistle had played.
I will never forget that night for as long as I live, because that was the one night.
Are you going to say it again?
Say it.
That is the one night that Jenny tried to go PG and failed miserably 2 seconds later.
Yeah, it didn't last that long.
With the way that the timing was, you couldn't rehearse that and nail it at the
Did you say
spot. It happened so randomly, so organic that it was just perfect.
It did, because I remember when I said shit or something like that, and I was saying, I remember like Jeremy was saying, I was saying like, and Jeremy was laughing at me because we were on a live, and I said I'm going to keep it PG because I remember one of my my team members had said shit or fuck whatever on the stage, and I said, oh guys, PG. Well, we're going to stay PG. We're going to stay PG. Then I looked behind me and there was a chair there. I swear it was a man. So I said, we're going to keep it PG. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And it was a genuine, like,
we went live this evening at the castle, and I've just brushed past her.
It was so hard. I'm glad we got that on video.
You know, on the face of Jeremy, you could just see it, and I don't think I've ever seen you laugh so
guys,
hard.
The Things Network, you got to keep it.
PG, Jennifer, PG. And that's him in about 3 years ago, something like that, and it comes up every few months. The conversation comes up, even like when Chantel, I forgot your name for a second, Chantel. Let's have some more wine. Hold on.
So I think you're going to start needing to wear a name tag now.
Oh no! Come back to me. Yeah. So Chantal, I'm sorry. Come back. I'll just hold on. Just wear this sticker with your name on it for tonight, would you please? Thank you. So we were in the Mill Mount at the museum, and we were down at the hallway, and we had all the lights turned off.
I wanted to go downstairs in the darkest place.
And at the place I told you to go to is all the we are women and children and so on. So of course Jenny, big balls here, walked down with her.
Big balls.
I know they fell tonight for a little bit, and I was in a live, and then this one here, oh, 6 foot one of her plopped her head on my shoulder. You know, because it was dark and there was no lights on, just doing a live. And what did I say?
Well, a lot of fucks came out.
Yeah, I think one F-bomb came out or something like that. Shit. Oh, fuck shit.
No, they were like, you know, the whole zero fucks came out, they were plenty.
Was there? I think there was only one.
Her ovaries are probably still at my castle.
The best lives are the ones when people swear in them.
Genuine.
The best ones.
The curtain blind thing freaked me out.
Well, actually, there's another one, and another incident from earlier this year that I think is actually on the same level as the incident with Jenny.
What happened?
I wasn't involved, I'm safe.
This would be the little incident with Nick.
Oh,
yeah. Nick.
So back in June, Nick and I had a little trip to the state of New York.
Oh yeah.
And he had brought out an old-fashioned tape recorder, and he wanted to try it out. We were doing an episode of Supernatural Talk, doing tours and stories of the building, and it was a really good show. Yep.
Right here.
So he's fiddling. He's sitting right beside me. He is fiddling with that thing, trying to get it to work. Then all of a sudden, that thing just starts boiling. Volume.
Yeah.
Mr. Nick over there jumped about 5 feet.
I'm gonna look for that clip right now so you guys can watch for yourselves. Hang on 1 second. I scared the hell out of the audience.
Actually, I've got that clip.
Oh, you do have it. Okay, good.
Because I had to save it specifically for this, and also to put it on TikTok.
I never get tired of this video.
I don't either. We played it a few times on a couple episodes since. Definitely one of the moments of our professionalism.
And like as Jeremy said, we never expect. Yep, here it is.
Oh,
okay, here it is. You guys will love this.
Oh goodness!
I need to learn how to do this sharing thing.
9 minutes. So the first part of the show will air at 8 and stop at 9:29.
I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry about that, guys. I thought I had it all the way to. That was my. It's a new tool I got, guys. It's old-fashioned tape recorder. I thought I had it played, right from the beginning, and somehow I accidentally left it in the middle of it.
So that right there, ladies and gentlemen, tells you anything can happen on a live show.
Yeah. It does work, though.
Yep, it works. Everybody knows that now.
That is
funny. Hilarious.
I'm sorry.
Part of the show will air at 8 and stop at 9:29.
I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry about that, guys. I'm sorry, Jeremy.
I jumped out of my skin.
I thought I had it all the way to. That was my. It's a new tool I got, guys. It's old-fashioned tape recorder. I thought I had it played, right from the beginning, and somehow I accidentally left it in the middle of it.
So that right there, ladies and gentlemen, tells you anything can happen on a live show.
Yeah.
That is so funny.
It does work, though.
Yep, it works. Everybody knows that now.
That is just so funny.
That I would just replay that that Nick jumping way too many times that seems normal.
It's Adrian's face. She doesn't look impressed at all, does she? It's like,
Adrian's face is so that just added to it.
I did it every day to him. Just go, you can't tell me. Hey, Toby. She's flipped my cat off. Jenny, what's your white cat's name again? Toby. Hey, Toby. She's pushing him the birdie. Because he attacked her earlier.
Aww.
Then she goes, what's your white cat's name again? Toby. And she goes, hey, Toby. And then she just flips in the birdie. Like,
Wait.
you know.
Hey, Toby. Toby's looking at me.
Where's Hope at? I haven't heard her snore yet.
I asked her that earlier.
I'm going to put it. Where's Hopi? Where's Chica? Oh, she's underneath the table here beside us. She's traumatized with herself here beside me.
No trademark snore, unfortunately.
She was snoring earlier. She was snoring earlier.
Or she? I was going to say, because it's never, ever a true Jenny Sullivan show unless Hope.
Smoke alarm, but it's
a
dog, but it's a smoke alarm.
And then Sasha, the Yorkshire Terrier, is making her debut.
I just had this funny idea, Jay. Wouldn't it be funny if you came up like with a additional theme song for your show and have the snoring occur in the background of the
Hey, Toby,
part of the theme song?
She because she sent me about 500 voice clips of Hope snoring.
I was going to say I sent them on to my sister as well.
Just watch any show ever, and you'll hear Hope snoring.
Yeah.
Do you know what I could? Do you know what I would do? You know,
sounds like a bear.
You know those
with a chainsaw fighting a tractor at a construction site.
No, she's not. You're still eating pizza. No, see the tattoo I have of Hope
while at the underground railway station.
Do you know when you can get those tattoos underneath? And it's like a wave pad.
Yes,
and you put your phone over it, and I can get that of Hope snoring.
You have to do it. Do it.
Just underneath her picture, and I just have her Hope snoring underneath.
Actually, that's very cool.
It's nice, isn't it? I want to get one saying, "Go fuck yourself."
I'm gonna get one that says, "Who's an angry leprechaun?"
Pickle Tom, he's on. What's up, Tom?
Oh, I know that dude that keeps saying Pickle Nick.
Yeah, that's Pickle Tom right there.
What's the pickle time?
No. So it's
Nick is like so many things that are exclusive to Nick.
From an episode of that show, Rick and Morty, there was one episode where Rick turned himself into a pickle, and on one occasion, Tom, who he's actually one of the runners of the network BB3 TV, and there was one time he used to do a show, and they were talking about Pickle Rick. And we just started talking about pickles, and I started calling Tom Pickle Tom, and now he's been calling me Pickle Nick ever since.
Jesus, if it's not corn, it's pickles. Pickle. Are you hungry?
I actually at one point asked on the show, I still remember this, Tom would know this. I was like, I really want to know, will Tom be working on a pickle farm?
I would eat my way.
With Nick, we're trying to get him to cut his hair like Jeremy. Cockroaches, corn, Gorilla Glue.
And cockroaches.
No cockroaches.
Those are like Nickerisms. We're going to call them.
See, for me, it's all about the corn, and for Tom, it's all about the pickles.
Love
we say Desmos Millis.
Yeah, and for me, it's all about the Slim Jim. So you can see the kind of trend doing.
And for me, it's all about the Willy. At the minute, I'm Willy mad.
Nick, in South Africa, corn is Millis.
Have you met Jose yet?
Wait, he has to say it, Nick. Say it.
Say what?
South Africa corn is Millis.
Wait, I'm sorry, what is it?
Millis.
Mealies?
Yeah,
Millis.
That's South Africa for corn.
Oh, okay.
So we go Desmos Millis, and that means, well, that's corn, folks, basically.
Millis.
Oh.
Yeah.
Chantel voice
You have to get used to it. No, it's coming back out.
Millis.
I love
the
show.
No, you didn't stop in at a bad time.
No, Raymond, we are still here. Chantel voicemailed me one day because she was teaching me Afrikaans. And
don't tell them what I've still taught you.
I can't remember.
Please don't.
I cannot remember. But she said,
might be. I think I'm like the only South African viewer ever on any of these paranormal platforms. I feel like
I'm the only Irish.
If you look at someone like Irene, she's the only one from Japan who watches
as well.
They're probably all raped or murdered anyway.
What'd you say?
Come on.
I swear it's going to be a long night.
I don't have to count.
You know what? It was a long night for us last night. Because we were on. Well, Chantel knows. We were on for almost almost 6.5 hours, right, Jeremy?
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, until you guys got cut off, and then I think it was like 3 a.m. for me or 4 a.m. for me, and I just so I went to sleep, and then I came back on. You was still on because I had to get up early to go to the airport.
Trust me, we did not plan to stay on nearly half that.
I can't believe.
Well, you guys got a copyright strike, so it cut out.
Yeah, that got cleared, by the way, because as soon as we were done with the show, I went to go dispute it, and it was already gone.
Yeah, I think they realized they were big assholes, Mark.
Yeah,
they were.
Chantel, what is a bocker?
A what?
Bocker.
So that's a buck. So bocker is the plural of buck, and our national antelope is a springbuck. So
I've asked here for Afrikaans swear words, and it said bocker, and then it said cunt.
Okay, cunt you don't want to say. Cunt is the same as cunt. You all know what cunt is.
Yeah.
What is strunt?
Shit.
Yeah, je praat stront, shit. You're talking shit.
That sounds like German.
Well, Afrikaans is very, very close. If you can speak Afrikaans, you can understand Dutch.
Oh,
and a lot of German.
Oh, wow. Sasha, what do you need?
Just try taking notes for some of these things.
So, like a German could talk to me, and I can kind of make up what they're saying.
Cool.
Yeah, right.
Wow.
You want to ask some more swear words?
Pose.
No, don't say that out loud. Don't even Google it.
Pose. No. What is that?
Again, one more time,
that is swearing your mother into the biggest hole you can think of.
Your mother's nunu.
Yeah.
Chantal, I remember another word that you tried teaching me before. This was when we used to be on the other show. Yeah, boulevard. I was having such a hard time saying that word, but
it's so easy
so
to
damn
do
funny.
Though. Boo. You can even say
you
can say boo, force.
Who was it that was on that with us? Vivian, remind me, the guy David Oman. David
Oman, yeah. He's hilarious, David Oman.
That basically means the good old sausage.
I liked how he was just repeating as much as I was. That's only made it even funnier.
So in Afrikaans, a sewing machine is called a naai machine, but we also say ek wil naai, and that basically means I want to have relations.
Oh my god.
But it's a sewing machine and a box. A box, if you say a box in Afrikaans is called duis.
Duis.
But you call someone a duis, and it's like the biggest swear word in the world. Yeah, it's a duis.
Wow.
And it's actually you're a box. That's all they're saying.
In Ireland, you just say Pogue Mahone.
Kiss Mahone.
Kiss Pogue Mahone.
Yeah.
Kiss my
Okay.
ass. And we just everyone say Pogue Mahone anywhere in the world, they'll know what exactly it is. Kiss my ass. Pogue Mahone.
Just call someone a duis.
A duis.
Yes, a duis.
Just duis.
Yeah, it's like saying
So, Jeremy, what are you up to next? What's next on your list of things that not medical but paranormal? What have you got lined up coming up at all?
Paranormal wise, nothing really. Just continue doing the shows. I'm bringing back the 13th Dimension though.
Yeah.
Just announced that last night. I'm bringing it back probably November, just for a limited time to test something out.
Why any limited, Jeremy?
Well, because I'm gonna try to go a different direction with this show. I've already talked to everybody else that was part of 13th Dimension. Nick was the first one because he's got 147 shows right now.
Nick has a lot. Like Nick is like para-famous.
Yeah. So
And
I
that was something I didn't
talked to Tim, Crystal, Scott. They're all good with it. So I'm gonna try to roll
We're
with it.
all like ants. Ants is like Nick is like cockroach lord.
Oh my God, no!
And we're all like the little minions following, dying to be like Nick.
We've all got to join the Nick.
Yeah, we're
fan
all like
club.
we all want to be like Nick. We're all like Nick in our dreams, and that's it.
So I'm just going to do a limited thing up until I have my next surgery, which will be in March.
Right.
Then I'll take a little bit of a break from it. But at least the recovery from that one shouldn't be, but maybe a week.
Will that be your last surgery then? That one in March?
No, I will still have probably 2 more to go after that. The one that we're doing in March is for my eyes, and that's mostly going to be muscle manipulation to try to get everything lined back up.
Yeah.
Then after that, we're going to start working on my nose.
Right.
We're going to reshape it, and then
What are we going to do if the patch comes off? I don't want that. I love that.
I do. Can you keep it for special occasions?
This is now. If someone says to me, Jeremy, like, this is the picture I see. I mean, obviously, I know you want it off, but like, for shows, I think you should keep wearing the patch.
No.
Just do it for the ladies.
It's unique. It's like your own signature.
Yeah.
It's become my signature.
Anyone you want will know.
Yeah, but I'll tell you what. In all honesty, it's irritating wearing this thing all the time.
No, I'm sure. I can imagine.
Yeah. I've adhesive patches, and I just stick them over the eyes, so I don't have to worry about the strap anymore.
It's got to be itchy wearing that sometimes, right?
What's that?
It's got to be itchy wearing that patch, right?
It was after I shaved my head.
Okay.
He's still the paranormal Adonis, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mysterious Jeremy.
Oh, I can be mysterious sometimes. I was so mysterious one night that I stole Nick's vest for a little while.
Yeah, you did. Then you got locked up in a jail cell.
Did
you say you stole Nick's Vespa?
Yeah.
Vespa, as in scooter.
Yeah, Jeremy, when he did that, he also then got locked up in a jail cell then later that night.
I have found a leather vest like Nick's.
Uh-oh.
You're kidding,
I haven't bought it, and it's got room for patches. I think we should all get one.
I think Nick needs like his own line.
Yeah.
My own line.
There's still plenty of room on the back of his vest for a specific patch that we have been waiting on getting for him.
We're gonna have a para-unity thing with the sleeveless, like the waistcoat with the fingerless gloves.
The biker look.
He needs a patch, which is just an ear of corn. He needs a pickle on there. He needs Gorilla Glue patch.
Actually, I'll be right back. I got to show you something since you brought that all up because someone actually made something for me. I'll be right back.
Not children of the corn, children of the Nick.
Hold on.
And he needs a patch with a cockroach patch on there somewhere.
He's got plenty of room on the back of the vest for that patch. That's the one that everybody wants him to get.
Oh yeah.
But just like me with the eye patch, he doesn't want to do it.
No, I think having a signature is great. Come on.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but signatures can change though.
He could bring a range of T-shirts out and sell them and all sorts, you know.
You and I had a show together.
I actually.
Can you imagine if Jen and I had a show together?
That'd be brilliant.
No word. It'd have to be a completely PG network.
That would have to be PG.
No, it wouldn't. It wouldn't if you did it simply.
PG, no.
Like,
I don't know. Every time you try to do PG, it doesn't quite work out so well.
No.
Hey, look who's in the house.
David's in the house.
Hey,
David.
I sent you a message earlier.
What's going on, Mr. Oman? Chantal. She's in my.
How's it in LA? So votes in. Jen and I should have a show.
Non PG.
Bring it simply spooky. You can swear as much as you want.
R-rated.
Where's your glass, Chantal? I did. I ordered 2 more from the shelf.
I hope you're not expecting anything from me tomorrow.
I know. I ordered more bottles from the shelf. It's freezing, David. It is minus what degrees in here now? It is
not much. Freezing. Oh, come on, David.
It's 0. It's 0 minus 2.
You guys are still warm enough that your balls only get cold once if they're in cold water. Here, if you get into water, they shrink once and they hit the water again a second time.
You get proper snow though, don't you, Jeremy and Nick?
Okay.
You must get some real deep
What's
snow
that?
in the
Oh,
winter.
hey, speaking of David.
I'd say so. I hope so.
See David Oman's in the chat. Speaking
Yeah,
of
Yes, he is.
I shared it. People love me. I'm official.
Wow. Okay, so what I was gonna show was, and Jeremy, you know what this is. Someone it was Natalie. Who was this? She's also from the UK, Jeremy.
Natalie Mosley.
She made this for me. So you know, like how we're doing that Christmas card exchange. She said this. This was a gift you got to say from her from last year during the Christmas card exchange. Check this out. Oh wait, hang on a second. I got to turn off the green screen. Damn it! I always keep forgetting.
Every time you try to show something, you got that.
Let's try that again.
Single time.
Oh, that is cute.
Look at that. Look at the Gorilla Glue in the corn, Nick.
Yeah.
Oh, we do that.
That's
That
brilliant.
was Nat. What was her last name? Natalie who?
Mosley.
Natalie Mosley. She
Yeah.
made that. She made that, and she thought she put the
Degrees
best.
and it's freezing as hell. I would kill
Gorilla
for
Glue.
15 degrees.
That's how I saw it.
What's up, David? Good to see you.
Because she did that, and she also did the one for the 13th dimension.
Fahrenheit.
Mimi?
Good to see
Mimi.
you, David.
That's our summer. 15 is like
-1 in Fahrenheit. David, sit down before you hurt yourself.
I think 15 degrees is us coming kind of. It's a good day here in Ireland. If it's 15 degrees, it's a good day.
36 over here.
And are you cold?
David's sitting at 30 degrees.
Not really that cold, to be honest.
30.
Jeremy, did
That's
it?
a heat wave in Ireland.
Jeremy, did it snow
It's
here?
good here.
Yeah, it snowed over here.
If Dublin was in Fahrenheit, it'd be at 30.
Now, we're getting rain.
30.
We got snow.
Okay.
I think we're going to get snow
We should
tonight.
get, yeah.
It is bloody-
We will. Let me look.
See, it started out, at first it started, when it occurred this morning, it started off as rain. Then it turned to sleet, and then eventually turned to snow completely. And then
there's like a
later in the afternoon, it did become a little bit of rain, but since now, then it's
So this is what it's looking like here. So you ended up getting the snow part, and we got
the snow part.
Yeah, we got the rain. So at least it's done, and it happened at a really bad time because I had to go shopping today, which normally is not a big deal. But the city's been tearing up our roads, and they're in the process of repaving everything. So they got all the gravel and all of that crap out there all smoothed out, and they're going to start the repaving on Monday. So, and plus they're also giving us all brand new entry ports for the driveways. So all of our vehicles are parked down the road, and I had to walk all the way across that and bring in all that muddy shit into the house so that I could.
Use Celsius that we can all understand, like normal people.
David.
Because now I'm going to go and do the conversion. 40 degrees Fahrenheit.
Yeah, Eric has a good point. Yeah, Nick, what doesn't normally. Yeah, it's usually about these temperatures. Although, see, when it comes to snow, I'd rather have I'd rather have the snow a lot more closer to Christmas itself. Hey, Josh, good to see you.
It was -6 here last night, and
-6.
I drove to work. We got weather warnings with ice and everything. I drove to work. As soon as I passed into the next county, there was snow everywhere. Snow everywhere. It was horrible. It's so cold over here. It's warmer now, but last night was so cold. It was ridiculous.
Jeez.
It's horrible.
Wow. Chi-Town gets yep, David has a point there. It does get colder over here because we're also by the lakefront.
Yeah. And then pretty much whatever Nick gets, we're gonna get it.
It always happens to me first, and I realize each time when something's affecting us here, I already think same thing that's happening in our area is heading right towards Jeremy and everybody else's area.
Yeah.
See, I can do the cold, I just can't do the heat. I'm the opposite.
I like the heat. No, I'm being serious, guys. I'm not trying to be
I know you are.
I knew.
We have like.
I was thinking the other.
Nick, we had an actual. I'll send you the picture. We had an actual tornado, like 50 kilometers from my house yesterday.
Really?
Oh,
yeah.
Wow.
In the UK?
In Pretoria.
And that's rare for you guys to get tornadoes in South Africa.
It must be like F0, but
didn't
actual tornado down to ground.
I bet you Tim has Kevin.
What's that, Jeremy?
I was going to say I didn't think they would get tornadoes where she lives.
We actually get them a lot.
Oh, they do. I mean, they're. Yeah. I've learned that Chantel. I got to send this to you, but Chantel, I got to send this to you at some point because someone uploaded this on YouTube. But do you remember at all that show? It was called Storm Stories on the Weather Channel. Did you ever? They actually did an episode regarding a tornado that struck South Africa. I think it was in the mid to late 90s, I believe. And what they explained, and this is something you should know, Jeremy, is that according to what Jim Cantori said, is that
Jim Cantori,
yeah, he was awesome guy. But he explained apparently that twisters are rare in that part of the world. In fact, according to him, what's that?
Do you know that the UK actually has statistically the most tornadoes? It's just because it's all rural countryside. People don't get special. But the same with South Africa. We have them all the time in the Highveld. But
might be also because of global.
They go over open lands. They're not documented as much.
Yeah, because apparently I remember in the episode was that they were rare in South Africa. They actually compared saying that the United States gets more tornadoes in a year than South Africa does in a century.
Well, that's why
we get mini ones in the field.
Yeah, you guys get
week ones. You guys get spin ups,
yeah.
Yeah, they were. I've always heard the ones for
there's more and more, and like
they're usually small and relatively
the
weak.
area that is common by us, it's right by my house. It's like 50 kilometers, which is probably like, let's say 30 miles. Let's just say 30 miles. I'm not going to do the math. 30 miles from my house.
38.
That would be awesome, David.
Yay!
Let's all go. Let's all turn up at David's house.
Yeah.
Take it over and do some live shows.
David's house will never be the same if I'm there.
Go in all his cupboards and see what he's got to eat.
Just saying.
Yeah, Northeast gets them too. It's definitely it's not uncommon for them to get them in the Northeast.
Yeah. We don't get any in Ireland.
Oh, it's cold. Yeah, that's why it's fucking cold. It's like
we get mini one.
It's like a leopard in the grass. It's just a rustle.
You guys could fight on which room to stay overnight.
I'll stay with Jenny. You guys can imagine whatever you want.
Together.
I'll sleep in the kitchen, closer to the kettle.
You're making breakfast, Vivian. You're making breakfast.
Or where he keeps his liquor cupboard.
There's no hotels.
David, you would wait for us to leave.
That case, because you're more of a hotel person.
Oh, I know.
You for Tracy.
Okay, when given the choice between hotels and camping, hotels every time.
I make
but I have stayed at haunted locations before. And
That's right. You get what you get.
Make me
at my house, and I slept behind the stage in the dressing rooms, and I pulled out all kinds of clothes to try to give myself a little bit of cushion. Yeah, it didn't.
You could film an episode and we could call it Ghost Camp at David Oman's house. He could have us all sitting there.
It would be the
teacher in front of the class teaching us something.
Or adult ghost camp.
Unseen house guest as well. Who's unseen? They'll all want to be seen.
Oh, David House.
You'll hear her before you
David
see
House
her.
is
That's for sure. You'll hear Chantel before you see her.
Yes, because I'm like a loud
That
elephant.
is for sure.
I'm like a loud
That is
elephant that just like
I am
fumbles.
vouching for it. You'll hear Chantel before you see her.
The first thing she does is shits me out, tells me, take off your goddamn shoes.
I opened the door and I'm 5'5", and I knew Chantel was tall.
And I wear heels. I'm 6'1" and I wear heels.
When she got out of the car, she was 6'5", and I'm like, what the?
She says, take off your goddamn shoes.
They are the unseen house guests.
Oh, she was like, Jeremy, I was saying, if we could just cover her in Gorilla Glue and throw hair on her, she's our Bigfoot here. Like 6, and I'm 5'5".
You know what they say about Bigfoot?
And then after that, you could sue the hell out of the Gorilla Glue company because it didn't say you couldn't do that. It didn't say on the warning label.
There's no disclaimer.
I tell you, I felt like I was 2'5".
You look 2'5".
Fuck off. Really?
It's a ghost camp at the Oman house. Jeremy, as soon as you're able to, Jeremy, let's do it. Let's get it sorted and get Chantel over there and Jenny and Nick and everyone.
She's been talking about coming over to the States. It's just a matter of when she's actually going to do it.
Yeah, I'm planning on moving there. Come on, guys.
Yes.
See, originally, you can't tell. I've said this before, but I remember originally you wanted to move over here to Chicago.
Yeah, but now it's Los Angeles.
What's that?
But now it's Los Angeles.
It's Los Angeles, LA now. I just remember though.
I have my reasons.
If you move to,
I will like travel to Tornado Alley in storm season to like go and chase tornadoes.
Yeah, that would be awesome.
But I'm gonna live in Los Angeles now.
Just
I have
remember
my reasons.
though,
LA, baby.
just remember if you go to LA, because I remember I'm a fan of Seinfeld, and there was an episode of where Jerry Seinfeld was supposed to go to California. Kramer told them that it wouldn't be good to go to LA, right? The thing he says is, and I'll tell you too, Chantel, it's LA. Nobody leaves.
That's the point. That's the point, though. No, it's gonna be LA, one-way ticket, baby.
I almost went to LA earlier this year when I went to Vegas, but I ended up not going.
When did I chat to you last, Jeremy? It was ages ago, right?
What's that?
When did I chat to you last? It was ages ago. I told you about wanting to go to LA. That was a long time ago. We haven't caught up in a long time.
I'll have to check. It's been a very long time.
Yes. We'll fix
LA's fun.
Back in July.
We'll fix it.
Yeah, see how well she keeps in touch?
I know.
Aye.
But if I have to be honest, I mean, like my mother and my sisters and my family, don't feel left out. It's the same for everybody.
The hillside strangler.
Myself and Chantel.
That was before or after you had to create your new page?
No, it was after.
Myself and Chantel were in the shop earlier, and
my page got shut down because I sent Jenny a little funny video clip. Shut down, not even warning, shut down.
That's funny.
There was no break in there. It was like closed, she's out. That's it, you are the weakest link, goodbye.
That's when you sent me a friend request, and I'm like,
no, it wasn't. I sent you the clip of the little boy, like.
Yeah, you did. Yeah, I know it. Yeah,
but it was
I know
just a
it.
funny clip. My dad sent it to me. I mean, come on. It's like went through, and it must have been tagged as like I won't even say it on here.
I got shut down because someone nailed me. I got banned for I was in Facebook
I had to
jail.
make a whole new page.
Someone had sent me a video of a naked someone.
Wait, what?
I don't know if it was an Asian baby or because it was what the Asian baby was doing under the table. I don't know what it was, but
making sushi.
a California roll.
Oh, good fuck. I swear to God, it's going to be a long night. Did I say it's going to be a long night?
Do you know, a NASCAR driver.
Paranormal only. Like, I have my mother on it. That is it. Everyone else is paranormal.
David.
I had a professional NASCAR driver send me some pornographic shit that he was doing. And so I
NASCAR
so I posted it on his wall, calling him out for what he was, and then he come back and said, "Oh, sorry, I was hacked." Yeah, right.
Oh,
yeah.
I got a ban. I got a ban for that, and he didn't.
Well, that's the thing I was going to say.
I didn't send you that clip, Jen. I was hacked.
What?
I didn't send you that clip. I was hacked.
There's somebody at my door.
It wasn't me.
Somebody's a little cranky.
I can tell. Is that Hope?
It wasn't me. I'm sitting here. There's a hole in my glass. I knew nothing wrong.
Right, guys, we better bring this to an end soon.
Yeah.
I
know. Because I got another show.
It's funny. You've never had such a long show until I'm on here.
I know.
You should have been on the show. Hey, you should have been on last night with me and Jeremy.
I would have been fine. I was awake for a lot of it.
Here's the thing. Whenever Nick and I are doing a show and it's just by ourselves, you know it's going to run long. Neither one of us have the ability to shut up.
Fantastic. I get strength from Jenny, though.
She's lovely, Jenny, isn't she, Chantal?
I don't like to be in front of the camera, but Jenny, like, I can kind of hide just behind her.
See, we had actually someone else on who was hanging out with us we had Nikki Cameron on from Australia, and we were like,
also found out was originally from South America.
Yeah, Nikki's from South Africa.
Who?
Nikki Cameron. She's an investigator in Australia.
Oh, yeah, I'm in the chat a lot.
Yeah, she lives in Australia, but she was originally born in Cape Town, South Africa.
Oh wow, famous South African. I knew I liked it.
Yeah.
And it's interesting because even though
she got out before I could.
It's even more interesting that she was born there, yet she still, eventually got the Australian accent.
But it did Charlize Theron.
Well, she was probably real young when they moved.
Afrikaans people left in the country. Did you guys have seen that? You guys have seen that interview?
Which one?
Charlize Theron. I have to say Theron because so she was born in Benoni, South Africa, which is like 20 kilometers away from me.
Oh, okay.
And it's like as they are like the New Jersey of South Africa. Let's just put it like that. And she said that there are Afrikaans is a dying breed, and there's 44 people left that can speak Afrikaans or do speak Afrikaans. I'm like, okay, 44 plus 1 because I speak Afrikaans, people. And then Rebel Wilson, who's an actress as well, also can speak Afrikaans because she had to learn for a role. So she's got a lot of flack for that. But Afrikaans is a dying breed.
But there's a lot of Afrikaans. There's a lot of people here in. They speak Afrikaans, and they still teach it, and they encourage it here in London. And they go back to
second language, but it's still 44 people. Where does she come off?
No, she's
talking about her surname is fucking Theron. Yeah. Like literally, her surname is Theron. Tron.
Wow.
Prawn. She likes prawns.
Not like Tron Legacy. Theron.
Oh, no.
She has like a spanner and a cortina, and she goes fishing in the dam, kind of thing.
Yeah, no, that's not right.
Yeah, Charlize Theron.
Over here is Eileen Warnos.
So she's got a lot of flack from it.
Wow.
over here at the minute, I think it's Meghan Markle that's getting all the flack, and Prince Harry for what they've just done on Netflix.
I love her mad for saying that.
Yeah, it's really
bad.
bad.
Mad at her. She spoke crap.
It's definitely
bullshit. Like when I say stuff like you come to you're probably getting raped and murdered, I'm at least speaking the truth. But you say that 44 people speak Afrikaans. 44, that's such a specific number.
She's talking out of her backside. That's what she's doing. She's talking shite.
Talking shit was a virus.
I gotta check this out for a second.
I'm doing it.
Charlie's Theron from Benoni with a spanner in a cortina.
Oh dear. Her bum.
Yeah, that one. I don't know.
Her bum.
Her bum. Or as my kids would say, yeah, your mum.
In Afrikaans we go, yo Ali Charlie. Yo Ali.
What's that saying that I said earlier? I can't remember now. Tell me not to say it anymore. The bad one.
Oh yeah, don't say yo massa. Yo massa. Pussycat.
Your massa.
Just say pussycat. Without the sea cat.
Say what?
Say pussycat.
Pussycat.
Without the sea cat.
Huh?
Should I write
massa.
that?
Just tell her your massa.
Your massa puss.
You text me, you voice made me that one day, and
I know.
I
I still said it. I was so good. I spelt it like she must say it.
But
I gave her noun, verb, use it in a sentence, its origin, it's like the full-on spelling bee.
But I voice mailed you back, and I said to you, say it again?
Your massa puss.
Your massa puss. And I said it to you, I voice mailed you back, I said, your massa puss. I said, does that mean?
No, it's not puss. You have to say,
your massa puss.
If you want to really have a good laugh,
really,
I'm half Indian, and it's the funniest thing that I've seen on YouTube in a long time. Just put on YouTube Indians arguing and swearing.
Oh, gee.
And it is the funniest thing you'll ever see because they can't even swear properly.
Okay, let's go on. Say boerewors. End up to say boerewors.
They just say things like, "You not bitch." They'll say, "You blitch, motherfucker, you Blanchard," and all this stuff. So the way they do it is really funny.
I thought I was just gonna fart. I was just gonna leave it by the auntie.
Did you fart?
No, I'll let you know if she does.
Because you might want to move away a little bit just in case.
I was gonna leave the evidence by the auntie.
I'm right beside the door. It's 0 degrees out. Oh my god!
Right, guys, we're coming up to the.
It's still burns years when I hear
the top of the hour.
Yeah, we're almost half to where we were last night.
Yeah, we don't want to go there.
Yeah, well, I have to. See, here's the thing. I have no choice with that because I got fear
before your next show.
What's that?
You should have 2 hours before your next show.
Yeah, at least I get a break in between.
So when's your next show, Nick? When are you on next?
It's at 7 o'clock my time. It's with me and Don again because
tonight.
What's that?
Tonight
over here. So we if you haven't seen, Don and I have discussed. We were talking about earlier on the Fear Fans on Tuesday, and it's only temporary, but we're actually going to be doing a second episode of Fear Fans this week on Friday.
Yeah, that's why I'm still giving it.
Well, and the reason why we're doing it twice a week now is because we're covering like holiday Christmas horror movies, and there's so many to cover that we realized that doing the show once a week was not going to cover all of them. So we decided until late December, early January, we're going to be doing the show twice. So like tonight, for example, the movie we're going to be talking about this time is, and this is what I was explaining earlier, is the movie Gremlins, which
seriously?
Yeah, my friend Don. Okay, so if you guys didn't hear me say this earlier, it has literally been almost. It's literally been almost like 25 years since I seen that movie. It was like the late 90s I saw.
Is it 25 years?
Yeah, it was like late 90s I saw Gremlins. Okay,
I'm like,
I feel so old.
So as you can imagine, considering how many years have passed by, most of that movie has been everything about that. Like Larry, everything about that movie, it's all been lost to me to time. So by watching it was like watching it for the very first time.
yeah.
And literally, what Don did was right before we came on to Supernatural talk last night. So I did Lois's show, Criminals and Villains, and then right after I was done with that, about 10-15 minutes later, Don shows up at my house. First we grab something to eat, and then we come back to the house. He has a copy of Gremlins. He puts it in the DVD player. We're watching it. As we're about to end it, I'm getting a little bit nervous because I had to be on Supernatural talk. So Larry, as soon as the movie was over, he took it out. We ran up the stairs, and he just ran out of the house. And then I ran back down here so I can join Supernatural talk.
Chantal, check your messages.
So it's been that's what we're gonna be talking about tonight, Gremlins. And eventually at some point we are gonna be we're gonna be eventually looking into the sequel as well.
Yeah,
that's going to be awesome.
Yeah. There are so many horror movies set in Christmas that you are not going to cover it at just one show a week.
Oh, exactly. That's why we decided to do 2 shows.
Yeah.
And even then, I already know there's still going to be a couple other Christmas horror films that won't be able to make it. There's 2 more Gremlins. It's a great movie, David. It really is. But yeah, if you guys want to check it out later tonight at 7:00 Central Time over here.
Okay, because the 2 of the other ones that they're talking about doing is Santa's Sleigh and Silent Night, Deadly Night.
Make that a third. We're all thinking about talking about Black Christmas, the original one, not the shitty remake that came out in 2006, or an even worse one that came out a few years ago.
I know a good Christmas movie. It was called Ghoulies.
You know what's funny how you brought that up, because Corey Feldman also was in Gremlins. That's a funny connection.
Yeah.
So, Jeremy, when you next on?
What's that?
When's your next show's coming out?
Next Thursday on Supernatural Talk.
Yeah, we'll be doing Supernatural Talk next week.
Yeah. I try not to do any more than I have to right now. I wasn't even planning on being on this one. I was just going to come on in here and help Chantel because I've never seen her on video. Next thing I know, I get this message.
I am stronger in the comments. Like, I shine in the comments.
Thanks,
I don't like to be the center of attention.
Josh, I got more than just a sweater. Just wait.
Yeah. So in the meantime, while I only just do 1 show a week, I try to put all my focus into writing stories. And all this Christmas talk is giving me a bunch of ideas for horror stories for Christmas.
Yeah, you're talking about one from as well as an animated special that you want to make a horror story out of.
I would love to see a killer Charlie Brown. Think about it. All the signs are there for Charlie to snap.
You could have a Snoopy.
Hi, Amanda.
Yeah, I want Scooby too, but they already kind of did that when they did that crossover with Supernatural.
Yeah.
But I want to see Charlie Brown as a full-fledged serial killer.
See, I always watch the Charlie Brown holidays like peanut specials, and if he actually makes something like that, that's gonna kill everything. Yeah. Lucy is the killer.
Lucy.
No, Lucy's going to be the first victim.
You sure that she's
all the way from him.
So, well, wait a minute. How do you not know if she'll end up becoming the final girl, as they always put it,
No.
in slasher movies?
No, Lucy is going to be the first victim.
Not Michael Douglas.
Yeah, I honestly think it's great that they're taking some of these children's stories and turning them into horror movies, because when you think about it, a lot of the children classics that we all grew up originated as horror stories.
Yeah.
There is. I'm looking for this right now. Now you're talking about this. I'm hoping I can still find it.
Well, see, Joshua, that's the thing. Lucy is always pulling the football away from Charlie. She's going to do that one too many times, and she's going to be that first victim.
I think the first victim should be the school teacher, because she just goes wah, 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 in the classroom. So how do they learn anything? Just kill the bitch.
All right, so there was actually a draw. Jeremy, you're probably gonna like this. I think you
Let the school teacher be the final girl, because nobody can understand her, so she can't say that Charlie Brown's a killer.
Oh damn, where the hell is it? Is it gone? Oh no, is it really gone?
What are you looking for?
It was a picture that you're.
I just had to ask what the show was called.
I didn't. I didn't.
Called whatever you like.
It's the Frightners.
You did it. No, I didn't know if it was the. I didn't know if it was the Frightners. Oh,
okay, I've got you guys. I know everything.
The other ones as well, because my friend is asking what show are we on.
We're sharing it out to like all our mates.
Friday Night Frightners. It's Lois's show, but she's off on.
Yeah, I was going to say, where is Lois?
That's why I know. Brian wants to know which one.
All right, so this might be the closest I can get to really showing this on screen. But there was this is not. Damn, that's not going to work. Never mind. I thought this was going to work, but
the fuck is that?
There was an art book.
Mighty long straw for such a short cup.
What's that?
That is a mighty long straw for such a short cup.
Oh, do you know what? Look what I got.
It's supposed to be for the bottle, but you're trying to be lady.
I got the stay classy when drinking from the bottle. It's like extra giant drinking straws. Go large or go home.
It's supposed to be for the bottle, but we're trying to be ladylike.
So what do you have? What I had here. Watch. So this is what we were initially going to do.
So what are we drinking tonight?
Now I remember what it was.
Now that's a good straw.
Listen, you don't look.
It doesn't even touch the bottom.
Oh, what's that one? Oh, wow.
What they need to do is make straws that long and then have an extension to it like the silly straws.
Oh yeah.
That way you are drinking whatever you're drinking in style.
Exactly.
I can come back. I just scoot over and then I'm off screen.
You remember falling down the businessman who breaks and shoots up the
just
city of
said,
LA?
no,
Like, wait, what? Yeah, but I don't even know what that means.
So Jenny, when's your next show? When you're on? When are you up next?
I'm on tomorrow night.
Where will we find your shows?
Shadow Whispers in the night.
Oh, plug.
Yeah. Shadow Whispers in the night. We have Anne Massey on with us. She's from Irish Paranormal Investigators. She is a journalist. She's an investigator. She is freaking awesome. I think she's good crack, and she's very well known and respected in the paranormal field, and she's in Ireland.
By the way, crack doesn't mean your bum. It means a big laugh.
I forgot.
Okay, so for those that don't know.
Crackers work.
She has good crack. She has good crack.
No, Nick, we're porn crack.
I don't.
She's good crack. What?
I forgot to say I am helping develop another show that I'm going to be doing, but it's going to be a wrestling podcast.
Woo!
Wrestling
podcast,
as in The Rock.
As in The Rock.
Will you be in late? Is it at Lycra anytime soon, Jeremy?
Oh, will you be in
wrestling? Yeah, your little leotard and
Serious questions. Will you be in Lycra?
Yeah. And will you be showing off your lunchbox? That's the question. That's what wrestlers do.
Don and I are developing this show. Is going to be on Wednesday nights, and we're going to start in the new year.
Excellent.
It can't be a next slot. What time is it going to be on?
It will be on things.
It's going to be later. It's not going to.
12, right?
It's not going to interfere with. It's not going to interfere with my show.
Okay.
No.
I ghost watch yours.
It'll be on from 8 to 9 Eastern on Wednesday nights.
What is that? South African time.
So
What time?
for the UK time, that will be.
Next show is
that'll
12
be
o'clock.
2 in the morning.
What was that, Chantel?
Your show is 12 o'clock for me, 12 p.m.
So that
12 a.m.
I was going to say, wait a second. I thought it would be later than that. It's well, actually, I think it would be 12:30 for you because I start at 4:30.
Yeah.
I'm laughing at Eric saying lunchbox.
Same
So if it's eight for your time, Nick, it's gonna be 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3.
Well, you're talking about the show that he's getting ready to do tonight?
Yeah, it'll be 2 o'clock in the morning.
Find out how.
It'll be 2 o'clock in the morning here for us.
Yeah.
2, 5,
No,
6.
I don't know if you saw, but I recently actually updated my poster and I put down the for your time, for South African time. So it's on the poster.
You included me in your stuff.
I must do
I
this.
included your time zone on.
I must do this. That's really good.
Here, hold on one second.
I'm not the only South African ever anywhere in this
I'll even add you to my world clock.
Here, hold on one second. Let me see if I can
In my
find
world
it.
clock, we have Illinois, New York, Greece, New
in all the
Hampshire,
fairness,
New
this is my
Orleans,
world clocks.
Canada, Iowa, Arizona, state of Arizona, Nigeria, Tokyo,
This is
Oklahoma,
mine.
and Florida, Alabama, Washington, Virginia, Orange. What have you got?
Johannesburg, Los Angeles, and London.
You have that. I must.
Where the hell is it?
But I know how many.
Oh yeah. Okay. So, I'm just gonna share the screen one final time, and hopefully you guys will be able to see it.
You're 2 hours behind me.
Yeah.
No, you just want my food. Don't be fucking cute because you just want the pizza.
All right. So yeah, Chantel, I put the. This is your time right here.
Oh, I see. What's wrong? Oh, such an asshole. Sorry.
Yes, girl.
Chantel, Nick is saying that look, he has the South African time here.
Look at
Right here.
Nice.
Yep.
I must do that.
That's really good.
Cool.
I like it. Thanks,
And
Nick.
do you know what? When I say, you know, we have American time, UK time, Ireland time, and so on. And I said, where's Dublin, Ireland? And they said, well, the same time as the UK. And I'm like, yeah, that's right. But still put fucking Ireland into it. Because if you put Ireland into it, then
it's a different piece of land.
Yes, that's what I was going to say. It's still a different country. Put Ireland, you know, even though we're the same as the UK, it just gives you another country.
Yeah.
Right.
So yeah, could you all start doing that,
Technically,
please?
what you
Because
guys
we're at
want
the
to
same
pay
time,
for
but
it
could you
anyway.
please put bloody Ireland into it? And
You
the
guys
only
are your own
Irish
place
one I
now.
think I am. I'm not too sure.
Jenny, I gotta say before I forget, you know, all this talk about, you know, the UK and Ireland. Just about a week or so ago, I told Vivian this, but my sister actually might have flown over you guys in Ireland. But here's the thing. Well, Ireland or the UK was not her destination. She went with my brother-in-law. It wasn't Ireland or UK. The UK, they were actually heading out to Norway.
Oh wow! And she was flying over UK and Ireland.
I believe so. I think that was on the way. Of course, they didn't. Of course, they were just flying over because, like I said, they were heading out to Norway.
Yeah.
I tell you, you'll see the shape of Ireland because it's that bloody small. It's like a teddy bear. You know, that's what they say. It's like a teddy bear lying on
I
it.
should have said to my sister before she
Look
left
at
me,
the
hey, if you see anybody down in Ireland or the UK, make sure to wave down because one of them. Well, if it's Ireland, One of them might be Jenny.
Wave down on the Irish and the British.
Wave to us, wave.
It's condescending.
I was going to say, Vivian, were you? And I heard you earlier on talking about. Did you watch the Netflix of Meghan and Harry? What do you think of?
My IQ does not want to drop.
What?
What bollocks are they talking about? Because they use the press.
They use the press.
Yes.
They sold it
That
to me.
show cannot.
They sold it to me, and I was like, "Oh my god! Oh my!"
No,
oh
wait for the next 3 episodes to drop because they're really going to be slagging off the royal family, I reckon.
But you see, that's how they're catching you too. They're catching all of you. Blocking.
Do you know? But how dare they do that after the Queen has died? If you had balls, if you had any balls, Harry, you would have done it when she was alive.
Did they not do it when she was alive?
No, he's a ginger minger. That's what he is.
Oh, the Lord.
Little shit. He's a little shit, and he wants to grow a pair of balls and stop being led by that stupid woman.
Of his brothers.
She's got his balls in her hand, and she's doing this to them.
Nothing grows in the shade.
I watched it yesterday, and I was just kind of like in this stage or mood this week that I'm angry and I'm emotional because my dog had passed away. So I'm angry and I'm emotional. And this Netflix sold it to me yesterday because I have hibernated in my house, and I'd get up at 5 a.m, lay on my couch and watch movies. And I remember getting up.
She's my person. We do the same thing.
I get up at 5 a.m. and I got off my couch at 8 a.m. or 8 p.m. I watched movies and I ordered in McDonald's. Yes, I did.
Uber Eats.
Yes, I did. And all of that. And then I watched this yesterday. And I was just having a comfort day in and shut myself off. And she kind of, they sold it to me for a minute.
Yeah, I'm not sold. She hasn't got me.
Oh, just for a minute now. I mean, don't fool. We're not good if you fool. Don't be that person. Thank you, David. Thank you so much.
Security.
Thanks, my love.
Who's
Thank
the
you.
lady at the top?
That's Vivian.
Yeah, she's got it right.
She's the host.
I love Grandad Tim. Grandad Tim's brilliant.
Boss lady.
Grandad Tim, I'm going to be checking his bags because he's going to take Kevin the cat home with him.
Yeah. He's probably leaving me behind.
Yeah.
But it ended with her lying about her father because she said that he didn't want to go to the wedding and they lost all contact. She refused.
She didn't invite him.
No, exactly. It was
and he was going to be the shame of the family. He was the shame of the family. She was saying, that he was abusive and whatnot. And then she invite. No, that's a different story to what she said before. That he would show her up and so on and so on. And the pictures that they showed when she was in her pre-teens and so on, she looks pretty happy with him.
Do you know, it made me laugh because what I was remembering when they were showing it was that she didn't invite members of her family that she got on with, but she invited George Clooney and Oprah Winfrey because they were useful to her. It's like, really? You're talking bollocks, woman. Go away in your little hole.
It's hilarious. Tim's here. And Tim is agreeing with...
onto the show.
What?
He's not even watching the show from there. I'm just putting him onto the show here.
Oh, he's going to watch the show from his phone. This is Grandad Tim. This is Chantel.
Oh, I love Grandad Tim.
I tell you, we were in the car earlier and I was saying, what wine do you drink, Tim? And he goes, and he said, white. And I said, right, I'll get that. And he goes, no. And we kind of had that argument. And I was saying, I actually said to him, stay in the car. Stay in the car. So myself and Chantel went into the shop. Who walked in? Only Tim. And I was like, where's the car?
Oh, bless him.
So if you'll hear, I'm going to take
I love him.
Okay, so you actively...
We could all adopt him.
I know, because
He's amazing.
We have adopted him already.
What have you done with my glasses?
Yes, Chantel, find his glasses. Hurry up, chop, chop. She's hidden them.
Are they under the blanket? The brown blanket beside
Maybe
you?
in that And the thing
So anyway.
Oh, and your jacket, Chantel.
We had better end of this show, you know. It's been going on for ages.
Yeah, I was going to say, I thought originally this was only going to go for like an hour. Originally.
Surprise when you're having fun.
Yeah, no, that's true.
It really does. Because we were coming on for like 20 minutes because we ordered food and we were sitting down and so on.
Look at that cute face of Jeremy's just now. Look when he smiles like that. It's just so cute.
I love the short hair, Jeremy.
Because now you get to suffer the same thing that I suffer every time we do these multi-hours.
He kind of is doing it. You know what? He's kind of doing a similar picture like how I did when I announced my recovery.
No glasses in here.
And the jacket world.
We should do a marathon one night.
That would be
raise money for charity or something.
That's a really good idea, Viv. Yeah, that's a really good idea, actually.
A marathon run. We could do it on Things Network and just take over.
Actually, since you're on here, I'm thinking about doing like a New Year's Eve party on Friday the 30th.
That would be so awesome.
Yeah,
do it.
Friday.
Yeah. Thinking about doing that and trying to get as many of the show hosts on as possible.
How many screens can you have on Restream?
Well, on stream you can only have 10.
Yeah.
But if somebody has Zoom, then we can have as many as we want.
Yeah. You've got Zoom. Mimi.
The only problem with having Zoom is that you can't bring comments up on the screen. You can't do like show videos or outro videos, things like that.
David's interested and want to be part of it.
Yeah, get him on.
Oh, David!
It's been a while since we've seen David. It would be nice to have him on.
I'm thinking about doing a New Year's Eve party on the 30th because I know everybody's going to want to be out the party on the 31st.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, it'd be like
I would just go from.
you see, what time?
9:30. I just go and check the horses, but then I can come on.
Yeah, but
I can take you with me to go and see all the horses.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
No, I literally can. So
David, I'll be the same. I'll be home. Well, I have my 2 daughters, but they'll be upstairs because they're too cool for me. But I'll be.
Do you want to see me go and feed all the 46 horses?
Yeah, well, I'll be home too. So
we'll all be home.
I'll be home as well. I'm actually going to be on vacation from work. So for the most part, even though my parents are going to be home, for the most part, I'll be by myself as well. So this actually may work. I think it sounds like this is going to work for a lot of us.
yeah, on the 31st, you will not see me anywhere but home because I don't trust the idiots out there.
Jeremy, that is exactly right.
Yeah, as far as I'm concerned, I'm actually going over to
me and 3 cats and 2 dogs. Yeah, dude.
As far as I'm concerned with the actual night, I'm actually heading over to Don's apartment with a few friends of ours to meet up, and he only lives like about 20 minutes away from me. He's like, he doesn't live in the city itself, but it's a lot more quieter where he lives.
Yeah.
Oh, I've got the hiccups.
We can all get pissed online together.
Do you want my straw?
Yes, please. Thank you. Sorry, Viv.
We can all get pissed online together.
Yeah.
I'll send you over a box of these straws to everyone.
Because then you can get pissed like a lady.
Oh, you know what you should have done, Jenny, was with those straws. I think that would have been. Here's something you can learn for next year. They would make a good additional gift for the Christmas card exchange of next year.
Nick,
I was too late this year, but I want in on our postal service sucks.
Oh, really?
So that has to rely on it. But I want.
Jeremy's usually the one who puts the Christmas card exchanges together. So
yeah,
we should have it like this.
I want in on it next year.
I think these were.
Next time I go to Walmart, I have to check to see if they even sell those in the alcohol aisle.
This was I found it in a place called Mr. Price.
We have Mr. Price in South Africa.
Do you?
We do. And a Mr. Price.
Mr. Price, 5 minutes around the corner.
Oh. Okay. Or I could go to one of the stores and see if they got them there.
These were about I think $199, $250.
That's it.
Which is like a million South African rands.
And then when I seen it, I was like, stay classy when drinking from the bottle. I'm like, oh, you are calling me. I heard you, straws. And then I seen this giant straws, go large, go home. And I could hear him say, Jenny. And I was like, oh.
like
and on the straws,
it
says happy birthday. But we don't give a shit. I mean,
20 years.
On Christmas time, it is Jesus' birthday. So we're drinking for you, Jesus. I'm sorry. We're drinking for you, Jesus.
Somebody's birthday somewhere in the world.
That's it. Well,
if anyone asks me next year to infamous, I can't. I'm busy. It's my birthday that year.
What?
I can't help anyone with anything next year.
Why?
It's my birthday that year.
It's your birthday last year.
It's your birthday the year after next year.
Yeah.
It's your birthday this year as well.
That's your birthday. And your birthday was probably last year too.
I'm busy. No, it's my birthday this year, but next year too. I'll be busy next year because it's my birthday. Don't ask me to help you move house.
I'm like,
yeah, don't go anywhere because it's her birthday.
Yeah, I'm busy. I'm sorry, I can't help you. It's my birthday.
What?
You should put out like a no trespassing sign, birthday in progress.
Yeah.
Yes.
I know you're talking differently.
I'm 40 now in 1982. You can do the math. Don't ask me because my answer's purple.
Tim, how old? How old is Chantel?
She's 40.
Fuck yeah.
Aww.
I am 40 though. 1982.
You know, I just realized also something else.
So you're only 2 years younger than I am.
You see?
She's born in the 80s.
I almost forgot. When you move to LA, you better be ready. When you move to LA, you better be ready also for one other thing, and that's if you see Jill Jade, who was watching earlier, I don't think she lives too far from LA. She said at one point that you and her, Jill, you guys were going to be like best friends immediately.
Always.
So again,
with 20 years experience.
She lives further up north, though.
Yeah, but she said she was willing to come down and meet up with Chantel when she moved over to LA.
Chantel, you should have 2 birthdays a year. You're missing out. The Queen used to.
Yeah, exactly. I'm 20, but I have 20 years experience.
2. Have 2.
Josh is still on.
Well, my birthday's the 22nd of April, so 2 and 2.
Yeah. I'm September.
I'm in April. I'm like kind of in the middle somewhere.
I'm the 30th of December, which is what you were all talking about.
Grandpa Tim's is coming up.
The 30th. It's the 30th of December.
He should come on the live.
He
should come on the live.
Yeah, but he doesn't want to.
No, on the 30th.
Oh, look.
On his birthday.
Sorry.
On the 30th of December. Well,
I've lost what you gave me here.
Which one? This.
Listen.
We see what she's doing to my freaking cat.
Toby.
She keeps giving him.
And she wonders why the cat will attack her.
The cat did attack her. That's why she's doing it.
Oh boy.
Toby, fuck you.
Well, Chantel, that's what happens when you put your hand where it does not belong.
He's got it. I tell you, he's got it. She's booping his nose, and he's kind of like, I'm gonna fuck a bitch up tonight.
What should she get? She's got to sleep down there tonight somewhere, and the cat is going to be watching.
Yes, Josh, my cat was. Yeah, we found our cat. She was in the house.
You can see now she's going to be sleeping there on the couch, and when she wakes up, that cat is going to be right on her chest. No pillows.
They're staring at me like.
Pick him up.
Yeah.
She's gonna pick him up.
It's gonna make a noise, okay?
So listen for this. He's gonna.
Oh, don't.
He will kick. I tell you,
he's fine.
I wouldn't have done what you did. I wouldn't have done what she did. He's gonna fuck a bitch up tonight, and she's putting on the.
Whoa! Please.
You're afraid he's not a wildcat.
Whoa! Jeez, even my cat who gets aggressive
He's
doesn't have
angry. Hey, Toby.
Oh yeah. What did I say?
No cat for you.
No cat for you. Like I said,
I'm gonna have my
It's gonna be on my chest tonight. I'm telling you.
I'm gonna have my but out of me to say Yeah, I'm gonna have my rescue.
That's what I said. It's gonna be making the noise, people.
I'm gonna have my rescue because Toby does have temper issues, but I'm gonna have my rescue people on to me now. Probably give it out to me.
See, with my cat that I have,
I picked up the cat.
Did he hurt you? He hurt
And if she has that effect on animals, what effect does she have on people?
Huh?
You see.
He is an aggressive. No, he's not aggressive, but he's.
You must see my cat. My cat is crazier.
see, with my cat that I have, she does get mean, but she does not go that far. Well, for starters, she's declawed. The only thing that she ever really does is just the only thing that she ever does is hiss at me. That's basically it. But she has, well, I don't have any now, but I would have. A while back, I had all these bite and scratch marks from her teeth. So, but she's never acted that aggressive.
Thanks, Martin.
Yeah.
If you don't know who, in case you guys don't know,
Whoa,
please, what the hell is that?
Whoa!
It's an eBay link.
I can't say that one word there.
I have no. So, in case you guys don't know who, well, Jeremy, I know you know who he is. In case you guys don't know who Martinelli is, he's the owner. He's putting together the Perry Unity Network, and he recently made me a part of the management team for Perry Unity. And that's along with this network. My show has now been extended onto Perry Unity Network. As far as I'm concerned, and correct me if I'm wrong, Martin, the network is not up just yet, but it will be really soon.
Yeah, that's true, Josh.
It's a lot of hard work putting a network together.
It is. Although I did give him some advice, just like I've done with all the other networks. One thing I did tell him to do, like when it comes to getting shows and putting a schedule together, I just told him this is just my opinion. But if I were you, I'd keep Saturday nights open so that way you could have live investigation nights or something special. And I think he agreed with that. So I'm glad he went along with like how many of the other networks have done the same. But yep, see, Martin agrees.
Right, we are coming up to 1:30 now, so
we are
going to finish.
Get up here.
We are going to finish at 1:30. We've got 3 minutes, guys.
Yeah,
3 minutes.
And I got to get back on in about an hour and a half. So it's not over for me.
It's no rest for the wicked. No rest for the wicked.
I do want
honestly. I don't know I don't know how long we're going to be going on for Fear Fans tonight because there's no shows following after us on Friday nights.
I do want to say one thing. I think the reason that cat went ballistic on Chantel is because she cannot handle cats as well as she can handle horses.
I have said so many times, he will attack. He will attack. I know, Toby. I've hand raised him. He will attack. And I said, and I even when Chantel picked him up, and I said I wouldn't even have done that. And
a horse whisperer now.
She can. Did he hurt you? No. Are you sure?
Yeah.
See that, Chantel? You can handle horses very well, but you can't handle cats.
People.
You did I did a cats and dog. You see, horses now they're kind of love them, and I think they're so intelligent. They judge you. They sure do. Yeah, they do. But I'm a dog and cat. I'm smaller.
No, Rita. Rita's saying.
Hi, Rita.
Rita.
But yeah, Toby is a whole different cat. Toby he just is the way he is, you know. I have 5 cats. Some are just horses are big dogs.
True that, Eric. True that. I make good drugs if they don't listen.
What did you say? Yeah, I do too, Eric. Yeah, I do too.
Just think.
That's why I have more animals.
Make a rug. You take him off and beat him.
She wants to say we're going to mute her right now. We're here. Take a straw and put it in your mouth, Chantel.
No, I'm drinking wine.
I did, Joshua. Oh my gosh, they keep in contact with me every day, and they send me pictures.
That's awesome.
His name.
Oh, what was that dog's name?
They changed his name from Rufus to not Rufus.
The little
Rupert.
Italian.
I keep saying Rupert. Rufus. It's Rupert.
Rupert.
I called him Rupert, or someone else called him Rupert, and I kept calling him Rufus for some reason. But the new owners called him Otis, and he's settling in well. He's settling in so well. He's turning into a brat, and he's just Lord, you know. I miss him, but you know, when you get a 10-star home, they go for it. I think I'm taking a Saluki in next week for another foster. I didn't know if I'm ready or not for another foster, regarding my own dog had passed away on Monday, and I don't think. Oh Lord, thank you.
It was so sad.
Oh Lord, the Lord. No,
I'm not talking to you on the phone because if you cry, I cry.
Yeah, so we're not going to talk about it now.
Am I hearing Hope snoring?
Yes.
Yes.
I thought I heard the snoring.
Yes.
Hey, Jeremy, there's the snoring we've finally been wondering.
Yeah, I didn't even hear that.
Oh, she had her snore. She did her little snore. I think she was taking in. She was just kind of relaxing, and then the little piggy snore comes in. And Chantal said to me, "Jenny, she's fat." my Yorkshire Terrier is like, oh, not my Yorkie, my Chihuahua. Like,
she's a little chunky. Let's not lie about that.
She's big.
She's chunky. Jenny, she's chunky.
She's big boned.
Jenny, no.
Big boned.
Jenny, she's fat.
She's low.
She's fucking fat.
She's big boned.
Jenny.
Oh. Right, listen, guys. It's 1/2 the hour gone now, so we are going to wrap this up. I want to thank everybody in the chat for coming on and putting up with us and our madness on a Friday. It's been great.
And
it's been great.
So fun.
And there's more to come in just an hour and a half now once I get on your base.
Sorry,
Lois is going to kill us. Any last words? Any last words for Lois? Because I know she'll watch it on catch up.
Lois, I had nothing to do with this.
Lois,
it was not my fault.
Lois, I plead the fifth, and I'm sorry.
I just got sent a lick, and I got forced at gunpoint to come on. That's it.
Last words.
Okay.
On the next episode of Criminals and Villains, Lois Haddo, what made her snap?
which will be co-hosted by me, so I'm gonna have to talk along with Rosie. So
it's Rosie. I haven't seen Rosie in forever.
Is Rosie on with you tonight?
Yeah. So in case you didn't know, Rosie Lois reached out to me.
I'm there.
Yeah, Lois reached out to me a couple of days ago, and she asked me, how would you feel if Rosie became a co-host on the show? I said, I can't see why not. So yeah, Rosie's officially part of the team. She was gonna be on last night, but she ended up missing out. It turned out what happened was she heard it was 9 o'clock at 9 p.m. She thought Lois was referring to 9 o'clock our time. It was 9 o'clock UK time.
I seen that message. I seen that. But that's so Rhonda or Rosie.
Rosie is amazing.
She's awesome.
I miss her voice. I miss her accent. You know, so I'm looking forward to watching it.
Yeah. Right, guys. We're going to end it here.
Thank you for having us on.
Thank you for watching, everyone. And we'll see you all soon. Take care, everyone.
Take care.
Bye.
Bye.